Hello, everyone. So we are back. We are live now for the post-match review of the match against Osasuna, which was again. Again, we're not just gonna cover like Osasuna and this live. We are also gonna cover the fact like Florentino Perez going wild on his press conference, which just happened yesterday. And unfortunately, we couldn't do it yesterday, even though his Keeks was like very like interested in like doing yesterday, but because I was very tired, so I couldn't do it yesterday. So yeah, like it would have been fun yesterday, of course, like because it was very much fresh at that moment. But again, just because like the time zone difference and everything. So yeah, uh, for me it was like very difficult, and especially the fact that like Atleti played in this game against Osasuna. I don't know, it was just like a lullaby to me, to be honest. I was just watching a game which was just like, I don't know, was a very weird game. For me, the main man of the match should have been the referee, because again, I don't even, I think like he probably booked every player on the pitch. Did he, Kicks? I don't even remember like if he missed anyone. Did he miss anyone?
I don't know. Just I the referee's decision making, that was something. Like I thought it was like there's a lot of instances where it's just like I don't know what you're missing or what you're seeing. When Galan gave away the penalty initially, I was like, oh, that's a penalty, right? Because I was like, you clearly it's away from his body and it's stopping a motion of Griezmann getting past him to try and score. And it's like he didn't see it at first. VAR had to intervene to give you penalty. Okay. The one where Musuk very clearly punches the ball out of the air and we call it, and it's like not even kind of close to a penalty. It's just like, sure, man. I mean, it's gonna get overturned, but okay. Kike Baha, I don't know what's wrong with him, but he really hated playing against Atletico and was trying to do like rile
Exactly.
up and stuff.
Exactly. I definitely agree with you. Like, where is the same hate? Like when you play against Real Madrid or Barcelona? Like seriously,
I
like
don't care, but
Cookie
like
made like a Cookie made like a very I would say Cookie made like a very normal tackle. I would say it wasn't harsh. It wasn't aggressive at all. And like he was like going after Cookie. Like I don't know, like would Cookie broke his leg or something. And then the fact like I really like this, like Marco was there, like, and like like Marco, look guys, I'm again, I'm gonna repeat this again and again. Mark Pubil for me is the future captain of this club. Like I
um,
love Paulo Barrios. I
um,
love Paulo Barrios for sure. But Mark Pubil for me is the future captain of this club. No
one of
doubt
the
about it.
one of the future. But
There you
yeah,
go. But anyway,
uh, it's there wasn't much to talk about in this game, to be honest with you. Like in terms of what to expect, I thought upon the previous loss against Celta, there would be a reframing of either changing up some different tactics to test out things for next season, maybe using some of the youth players to try and revive some of the level of football that Atletico was trying to do, that we saw again in the Valencia game, that we did not see in the Celta game at the same level, I should say. Even though I think still played well, Baena was suspended, so I was like, oh, this is a free alley-oop. Um, but it's like, okay, Pubil was great, Obed was great. Um, did not really enjoy much else, if that makes sense. Like I enjoyed some of the players
true,
here and there. I like Lookman or whatever, but it's just like you look at the build up on the left hand side, and it was atrocious.
true.
Lookman played as a second striker instead of a winger this time, right? So we put Almada in his preferred position on the left hand side, right in the exact place that he wants to play. Build up atrocious. Nothing in our own half that he was particularly good at. Anytime he got the ball in the opposition half, he'd waste it. Every time in the first half that you saw Almada, it was just him wasting the chance that he was given. Ruggeri, no different. Like genuinely no different. Like I cannot stress this enough. Ruggeri was horrific in terms of both defending and also just being on the ball. I don't know what I was supposed to be seeing. Llorente having to getting that red card is probably for the best because now he can actually rest for whatever reason. Simeon has just been playing him nonstop. But yeah, I'm getting tired of these government mandated Almada and 12 minutes. Let's give some minutes to the kids, please. Ryan was there, or Kubo was there. I wanted to see. I wanted to see Bonya because I thought Llorente needed some time off. I wanted to see Julio. Could have been, but we didn't get it. And outside of that, it's just like, okay, Osasuna had a lot of chances to score, a lot of really big chances to score, and they just didn't really take it. And I feel like I could understand if I was a fan, I would feel a little aggrieved, but none of the decisions really were particularly against you. You had three chances in like the first 25 minutes to really score. Well, after Atletico scored, I should say, to really score, and then you did nothing with it. And in the second half, it's not much different. You did nothing with it. It's like, okay, went out to 10 men. You got one chance because Lunamon is an idiot. You then again did nothing with that afterwards. It's like there's nothing to talk about. This is not an interesting game. I think this is just a level of Osasuna is just not Atletico. Atletico just had too much quality for, even though I think we didn't play much better than Osasuna by any means, they just didn't have the same level of quality as Atletico. We just have more. That's it. Not too much to talk about. You can't say the youngsters were rested for the promotion push because they're going to play on Saturday, which is a while from now, and they don't need to. And a lot of them don't weren't going to play the full 90 anyway, so didn't make sense to me. Like unless Julio Diaz is going to start for Madrileño, which I don't think he is, especially after Corral getting 3 goals in 3 games. Um, it's one of those I'm not too sure. I know Bonya just started the other day, and he played well in that game, but not playing the youngsters was kind of a waste of time to me. I didn't really like what I saw from a lot of the main team regulars. No Fran today, no.
He might join. Like we still have to like hear back from Fran, which again I don't know. It felt like he was making excuses before, but okay, we will see if he'll join. If he'll come back with the football bingo or not. We'll see about that. But anyway, let's just talk about the game of the Osasuna right now because again, like Keek said, like I think Osasuna, like I think they wasted so many chances. For me, Budimir should have scored a hat trick. The chances he had, by the way.
Easily. At least
Exactly,
3 big chances, if not more. Like just a
exactly,
waste of time on the pitch yesterday. Well, day
exactly. I
before,
mean,
whatever.
the first chance he had, like it was an easy tap in. There was a big gap between Hanshko and him. The second chance he had again, I think Hanshko in the first half wasn't really that good, if I make sense. But again, yes, that's Zico. We will talk about it all. We'll talk about it all. Let's just focus on the Osasuna game right now, which will be very 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 brief right now. By the way,
Yeah, I think we're
so
wrapping it up just now. To be
yeah,
fair,
yeah,
there's not much to talk about.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
For me, like I was talking about, I was talking to Keeks, like before, going live right
Oh,
now. Like the highlight of the game was literally the referee giving yellow cards to everyone. I was asking Keeks, like if he spared anyone on the pitch, not
there
giving a yellow
was there
card to
was a lot
anyone.
of yellow cards that didn't need to be shown. There were some yellow cards that were given that I think was a red card. We call it. Oh my god, I know his name, but it's always when I need to talk about them specifically, the name is just disappear from my mind. I need to do like some math exercises or some like memory stuff. Hold on, give me a second. This is why I lose at football bingo. By the way, I always forget until after it. Um, Toro, right? Toro escaped the entire game without getting a yellow card, and I think he shouldn't have been on the pitch. He had at least 2 clear yellow card incidents, if not 1 red card incident on the pitch. Kike Baha should have not been on the pitch. He had more than 1 yellow card incident, and he did it after he was already in a yellow card. Um, what do you call it? Boyomo only getting a yellow card after getting a cynical challenge at the very end of the game was very, you know. Katena, well, I feel too bad about him. He's make his silly challenges, and then after the silly challenge, he's wise up. But it's like these are not good instances, and there's one especially I want to mention that I think one of you mentioned, which is not giving a second yellow for the hair pull on Lookman was wild. It's Here's the thing: a hair pull is not a yellow card; it is a red. It's an automatic red. You are not allowed to pull somebody's hair. I, of all people, will know this because in 2006, when Trinidad and Tobago was in the World Cup, Peter Crouch pulled Sancho's hair and stopped him from getting a goal scoring chance. That is a red card offense and a sending off. Had we scored that, we would have made it through, and it would have been our first time not only being in the World Cup but also making it to the knockouts. He ruined it, and 5 years later he apologized. We call it Toro pulled Lookman's hair. We visibly saw Lookman's hair being pulled from the referee, who's right next to them, and we saw his hair being literally out of place. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That is an automatic red card. But to be fair, Cucurella has had his hair pulled multiple times in the Premier League. They've never punished the player who's done it, and I don't know why. But it's maybe because referees are a little bit bald and they don't like people with long hair. So we move on. Although it should be, that is one of those automatic red cards. Like it's not supposed to be. You're not supposed to pull somebody's hair back. It's not a yellow card. It's not cynical. It is a red. It is always a red. So let me clarify that. But
Yeah, but I mean, like players do get away with it.
they
Like you
always
mentioned
get
over
to.
there.
I think it was so bad that they got away with it because it was right next to the referee and we saw it visibly happen in front of us. That's why it was
I
bad.
agree.
Yeah, it really
I
shouldn't
agree.
have.
I agree. I agree. But anyway, guys, we're gonna move forward as usual. But again, like if you guys don't follow us on Instagram, you guys can follow us on Instagram. You guys can listen us on Atleti Fanatics Spotify. You guys can follow us on Twitter as well for the latest news. And but anyway, yes, I know. I mean, like for me, it was like a fest
Tragic
of
news. Sevilla might
yellow
stay up.
card. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
Oh
That's true.
boy.
That's true. That's true. Like it's really funny, like like how this it's just 6 points gap between like I don't know, like sixth, seventh position to the relegation zone. It's really funny. It's like
I
any
was
team
just
can
talking to my brother, right? He was making a joke
is
about how Sevilla just made it out of relegation and now they're like a few points off of Europe. And I was just telling him, it's like, look, if Sociedad don't win their last 3 games, they could get relegated, like for real. Like Girona probably don't beat us, but if they win at least one game, they'll be fine. More than likely, or maybe two. They might have to beat
exactly.
us actually.
I
But
mean,
it's like
Sevilla won a game and they jumped up to
Alaves is
10th position.
currently beating Barcelona. Like it's real funny. It's
I mean,
real
I mean,
funny.
again, I mean, they won the league, so they can make as many changes they
No,
want.
I
But
just
again,
mean like
the fact again, look, Sevilla jumped to 10th position. They were like literally on the 17th. So it's really funny, like how
this
like the
this
gap, like
relegation stuff is it's
is
heating up. It's heating up.
exactly it's like it's 39 points, 39. Again, it's two places by the way, so it's 39, and I would say the recent team, I'll keep Getafe out of it because they win the match. Because again, it's only 5 points. It's only 5 points, guys.
Five
There are
points
three
between eighth
uh,
and 19th is
and
insane.
19th exactly, and then there are like three matches to play as well. Maybe three or two matches. Sevilla played their one match where they won. They have like two matches to play. Osasuna again, they played against us, but again, I mean, it's just wild like how La Liga is right now.
I
But like it's like
I
you
don't
can make the
much.
Europe, or like you can
Yeah, or you could go to the second division. It's real
exactly.
up and down stuff here.
Exactly. It's
Uh,
so funny. It's
you
so
said
funny.
remember at the end of the 21-22 season when Sevilla drew at Metro and celebrated like they won the UCL. I don't think like it was lame. Yes, because it was a Suarez farewell party, and they had already made Champions League by that point in time. There was nothing to play for, and they still played to get that draw. I don't really care. It's not like we deserve a win, and it's not like it mattered too much. The fact of the matter was that was as far as farewell. So I move on with that. But yeah, whatever. During Levante have caused us issues in the past. Yeah, they still do kind of cause us issues every now and then.
Doesn't
Um,
it doesn't matter, guys. The season is over.
I
We
would
are
like Girona to
confirmed.
stay up just because of the fact that I
Are
Witzel and Lamar on there.
again
But
exactly, guys. Again, the season is over. We are confirmed for the Champions League. For me, what I want personally, like for example, if you ask me like
we can
personally,
get
like what do you
placed
want?
because Villarreal lost today. Like
Yeah, I mean,
we
look,
have Girona
like,
and Villarreal to
yeah,
play.
yes, we can get to the third position. Yes, I agree. But again, my point is, what do I expect from the La Liga season, which is ending in the next two matches? What
Hmm,
do I expect? The first thing is I want Vedant Morici to win the PCG. I want
okay.
him to score a hat trick. I mean, they're losing right now, but I want him to score a hat trick in the next two matches. I want him to score a hat trick in the next two matches so that like he
Hmm.
can win the Pichichi. The next thing I want in La Liga right now is I want to see Mikel Kubo a lot. Like I was the only reason I was watching Atleti yesterday was because I wanted to see Mikel Kubo and I was waiting for him to
I,
come
I
on.
I'm not
I
gonna
was
lie to you. I felt the exact same way. I thought it was strange that not only was he not starting, considering what he showed us in the last game, but that he didn't even get to come on. He's not a guaranteed starter for Madrid anyway. Just play him. You know what I mean?
exactly. Look for me, like Kicks have seen more academy matches than me. Like I think like 95%. I would say he's seen more academy matches than me. 95%. That's me saying because again,
Hmm.
I've just seen like one match in the UEFA Youth League, which I don't know if Miguel Kubo was playing that match or not, which I don't know.
Probably
But
not. No.
exactly. So what I'm saying is like like I was really interested to see Miguel Kubo play because so that I can analyze him. I can see like what he can do with the other teams, like other defenders, like with other system. I really wanted to see like what Miguel Kubo can do. You
Hmm.
see, like I'm get really excited like when I see something new, like coming to the club. So for me, Miguel Kubo like really raised his what
Well,
do you call it reputation at the club.
yeah.
Like he really impressed me for the like last two matches. He really impressed me. He got a goal against
I think
Valencia and then
I,
against
I think
even
that's the
against
fun. I think that's part of the fun that when you have young players. It's not just that they're new, but sometimes they add a different element that you've never seen in your club before, or something interesting that you get to see them grow in real time. Because Kubo in the first game was decent and he scored, and in the next game, in limited minutes, created
he
so
was
many
good.
chances by just
Exactly.
being in the right place at the right
Was
time.
he was good. So like you get me kicks. Like I was really excited. Like
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted I wanted to analyze him. Like I wanted to like see him like how he can do in different circumstances. And
The,
the only reason I was watching the match yesterday was because I wanted to like see Miguel Kubo because I have my eyes on Miguel Kubo right now, and I really
mhm,
want to see like how he can thrive on different situation
mhm.
and like like just to make like
Look,
like
when
how
you think
I
of
can see for the
Osasuna,
future.
Girona, and Villarreal, all three of these teams have different defenses. They have different out of possession shapes, different things to accommodate to what you could. It would be great. I'd love to see how he adapts to different situations. I This current
Exactly.
crop of academic players
I
looks like the most
I
promising at one time.
I really wanted to see that. I was really
I would not
disappointed.
like to
Like
see Purig more. That's me personally. I don't want to hate on him too much. He's just not that good of a defender to me.
no,
Um,
look, guys. I'll be honest. Like like the last match, I think like the Osasuna match, I think we were lucky because I think Osasuna could have scored more goals than
yeah,
us.
this
And
could have been Osasuna
uh,
easily.
exactly. And I think we were lucky with the Lorente pass, like deflecting and then like, going to Sorloth. That was a lucky pass from Lorente to Sorloth.
I
And
mean, you
like,
create
everything
your own
took
luck
care
when
of.
you're in the right position. To be fair,
Fair enough, fair enough. But again, I'm saying like we were just lucky enough because again, like I said, like I didn't see
compare that to
anything.
the Celta game where we created over two xg, and then
Exactly. I mean,
so
it's football. It's football, right?
yeah.
It's football. Like sometimes like things work out for you. Sometimes like the things doesn't work out for you. And again, for me, Budimir, like I said, like Budimir should have had an hat trick against us, but then
I'll
again he missed it.
yeah.
But again, I don't know. Like the thing is like this is the reason I'm very brief on the review of this game against Osuna.
Mhm.
It's the same thing, guys. It's the same thing. Like, are we really gonna repeat the same things? Thiago Almada giving the ball away in the defensive zone of Atleti,
It's
which ends up in
yeah, it's
which ends up
boring.
in a
Like I
chance
don't
for
want to see
Osasuna.
Almada. I know he's bad. Like I don't want
Which
to see him being bad on my TV screen again. He's
exactly,
getting paid to be bad.
exactly,
Don't like it.
exactly. Like this is like what, like third, fourth time. Like
But
like it's
I'll
the same
say,
situation.
yeah.
He's giving up ball in the like the defensive zone of Atleti, which is again ended up with creating a chance for an opposition team, which could have ended up in a penalty for Osasuna, which
Hmm.
thankfully
It didn't this time.
yeah, Juan Musa got his hand on the ball, which was a deja vu for me, the final deja vu to be honest against Real Sociedad, because I thought like he literally punched Budimir.
No,
But like
when
he,
I saw the deflection where the ball went, I was like, "There's no way he punched Boudin first." Like you
yeah,
can
I'm
tell
just
when it like the ball how the ball goes is how you can tell is it a penalty or not. And it's like the fact that even though I think he did not punch Guedes in the head, the fact that he did not
Budimir,
get any red
Budimir,
pick, talking about in the
It was Budimir.
quarterfinal.
Yeah. Yeah,
Geddes, he didn't punch Geddes in the head, and Geddes went to his head. The point is, he did not get to the ball, and he did foul the player who was trying to head the ball. So it's still a foul.
true.
It's a little softer because it didn't punch him straight in the head. But the point is, it's a foul, and it was a penalty.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. For me, it was a deja vu situation.
it
Like I
it
don't know.
it didn't feel good. It didn't feel good watching it in real time. I'll
Exactly,
say
exactly,
that.
exactly. And
But
I wasn't blaming Johan Musa in that situation. I was blaming Thiago Almada because this is, I don't know, like
why is the ball here? Yeah.
third, fourth time he has done the same thing. Third, fourth time. Like previously he got a red card for the same situation, which he did.
Mm.
Lost the ball, tackled the player, got the red card. And again the same thing. And again, like I said, like like this review of this match is gonna be very brief because it's the same things. We're
Yeah.
gonna keep repeat. Oh shit.
But I'll
Never
say
mind.
this quickly, since I don't want to talk about the stuff that we already talked about, but it's like for the academy stuff. I'll keep it brief. Um, the reason why I think why you feel that the current crop of academy players is the most promising is a lot of these people are from different generations. So, for instance, Bonya is the generation above Ryan. Well, he's from the same age group, but from a different generation because he went up several generations in terms of his thought process. He had been playing with the B. This is his third year with the B team, right? Bonya, this is his second year, and arguably, sorry, Ryan is the second year. Arguably, both of them should have already been on loan normally, or at least in some capacity. There should be a, yeah, you're too good for this division sort of thought process. Julio Diaz, same thing. We call it. Miguel Kubo is 18. He is from a very new generation. He's supposed to be in the under 19s right now, right? According to the conventional wisdom. And if not under 19s, the C team, but he's in the B team. Taufik Seydu, same kind of vibes. He's technically also supposed to be in the B team, but he is 18, like freshly 18. So there's different generations of players, but you're getting the cream of the crop for over the like 2, 3, 4 like sets of like years where there's a lot of really good players throughout that, and there's still some players in the C team that I think, hey, they should get a look at. Hey, I like Danny Munoz. Hey, I like Jorge Castellanos and these other players. So I think it's great that we have such a nice set of academy players, and they finally think I do like Ryan. Um, so yeah, it's nice to see all of this. I think what Alex said earlier was a great example. I want to see these players in uncomfortable situations so they see what they adapt, see what their solution is. Some of these situations that I saw Kubo in against we call it Celta was fantastic because I was like, damn, I haven't seen a striker do this in a little while. We had Morata and Solat. Solat never finds himself in the right position, and Morata usually finds himself in the right position and doesn't have the finish even kind of close. So it's kind of funny where it's like we're getting semblances of something somewhat special in some of these players, and we're just like, yeah, let's just give the guaranteed failure some more chances to fail for us, like whatever.
Uh, Musso in goal. Look, guys, the thing is like Musso is good with like claiming crosses. Oblak like won't come out of his line, and like, maybe that's why like you felt more comfortable with Musso in goal.
Mm.
And like I'm telling you, like with Budimir missing those chances, with Koke literally giving him an all-time assist. Koke had a stinker by the way in the first half.
Yeah, you did
Koke,
great in the
uh,
second, but wow, what a stinking of stuff.
exactly, exactly. Like Koke gave him a perfect assist to Budimir in the first half, like just a perfect ball to Budimir just to score the goal. And then Budimir messes it up, and then yeah, like Musa was quick off his line, and for sure, like but again, like you're gonna say like Budimir misses it.
Mm.
So again, like it didn't keep it on target. Like the only shot it kept on target was like a header. So again, like I can't really say like if Musa was better or Oblak was better, but for me,
I,
guys, look,
this
Oblak
wasn't
is
an
always
insane goalkeeping performance by Musso, to be
exactly,
honest.
exactly,
And
exactly.
the distribution at times, while good, there were other times where he blasted the ball right at the Osasuna players, like, and they just started a build up from immediately after that. So it's just like, whatever. Was Ryan misprofiled by Simeone or something? I don't like from him what I saw. He is an attacking midfielder who can sometimes play the wings, playing at the nine or seconds, right? Like a false nine. I don't know why he's doing that, but he's doing it. So he did it in the preseason too. I'm not really sure what he sees out of Ryan, but Ryan is an attacking midfielder. He likes to be on the left hand side, can play on the right. He has no issues on either flank. He just likes to move around. He likes to connect the midfield to the attack. That's his thing, and occasionally score goals. I'm not really sure why he's playing so for her. He's like 5'7". I don't know why he's trying to get him to do headers in the box. But sometimes Simeone gets it really right, and sometimes he gets it really wrong.
I
You know
mean,
what I mean?
excuse me. What do you mean by he's 5'7"? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, what the hell? Even I'm not that tall. What the hell?
Well, no, but Ryan is not. He's not supposed to be as a nine. Let's say that.
I agree.
Um,
Guys, I remembered. So like this was me. Like I was playing in like under 18 match in Italy at this time,
hmm.
and like like our coach used to say, because again like I'm not that tall, by the way, guys. I'm literally like like 5'7", 5'8" as well. So yeah, that's why I'm
Really?
defending 5'5".
I
Yeah.
thought you were taller. Okay.
No, that's why I'm defending this guy. So the thing was like the fullback of our team used to like keep like like doing long balls on me, and our coach used to say like like Alex is not that tall, like why are you giving him long balls at this time, like what are you thinking? So yeah, I mean that's the thing. So like our striker used to be taller, and like for me as a winger, like like for example, like you can take me as Giuliano. So like again, I used to get all the long balls, which again our coach used to say like like what are you doing with all the long balls towards my side? But yeah, then that's different.
Yeah, I don't get it wrong. Right? Griezmann is an outlier because you really could spam crosses to Griezmann and he might actually score some headers. But you should anticipate normally a 5'9" player is not going to score a ton of headers. So don't do it. Like that's generally speaking the smart thing to do. That's generally speaking like a very we call it layman terms of a layman example of hey, this doesn't make sense. Let me not do that. Like he says, your middle part is excellent. What products do you use, Alex?
It's natural, bro. It's natural.
All right,
You just
he's lying to
you just
you. He's
it,
lying.
it's
Uh,
just that you let the like the air get past
I
you.
if you want, I could do a list of academy players that I think either have a chance of staying or at least will be in and around the squad next season, and which ones I think would probably go to loan. If you want to do that, I'll post it up on Twitter or on my other on Substack, whichever one. If that's something you're all interested in.
Do check that out, guys. Keeks, you can send a link. I'll put it on chat. So, guys, if you wanna check out like Keeks work on Substack, I
Yep.
can put it on the
Right
description
now,
or on the chat.
I'm trying to do a little before we get like real concrete targets. I'm trying to do a little like an anticipation of what I think the summer window should be, and I showed some stuff for Alex already. So, but yeah,
Yes, I'll definitely
no,
share it. Like like
let's talk about something that
when
I
he
really want to
finishes.
talk about, Alex.
Yes, this is all about kicks, but just like my closing notes on the match, which was yesterday, was I wanted to like see more academy players, and then the next is again the usual stuff, which is again sell Thiago Almada, sell Ruggeri, and then the usual stuff. Mendoza, he's injured again, which again we have to figure out. Maybe like a new midfielder might not be a bad idea at all, because again our midfielders are mostly injured. And the next is Obed Vargas in the position of Giuliano Simeone. Wasn't bad at all. Maybe you should keep Obed Vargas in the
That
summer.
means that he
Maybe.
can flex. This is
Uh,
the exact kind of player you want to keep in your squad.
exactly. Exactly. Or maybe like if you want to loan him out to a team which is playing in a European competition, whether it's Conference League, whether it's Europa
And even
League,
then, that doesn't
but
seem like the
in a good
wisest thing
team.
considering
Uh,
we have three different midfielders injured right now, and we have no midfield. Probably makes sense to keep him, doesn't it? Probably makes sense.
Makes sense for sure, for sure. It definitely makes sense. But I'm saying like he can play in different positions. He can play in the place of Giuliano. He can play some midfield as well, and like he did a pretty good job, by the way. So I'm just saying, like I think like he's the player. Like I think like who's again like who came from MLS, and like
Mm.
it doesn't feel like like he's making La Liga his own. Like he like it feels like a player like who is in La Liga for a long time. Doesn't feel like he's adapting to La Liga. It feels like like he is there. Like he is ready for it. He's ready for like to
Yes.
play for the big teams. I'm talking about Real Betis, Sevilla. I mean, if
But
you see
anyway, enough of that
Betis,
Obed talk.
Real
Let's
Sevilla.
talk about Florentino Perez.
Yes, no. I'm just like like finishing up, and then obviously like you have Marco Beal. like it's really funny. Like he was very close to joining Wolves. Luckily for us, like
Second.
I stayed, and then luckily for us, like we didn't go for Areso. He's Areso, which is Athletic Bilbao, and then again Marco Bill just like stayed at Atleti. It was very good because Marco Bill for me is the future captain of this club, not Pablo Barrios. It's Marco Bill, 100%. Marco Bill is the future captain of this club. But anyway, Keeks wants to talk about you guys already know Florentino Perez, because Florentino Perez had a breakdown yesterday in the press conference, which I
Yes.
unfortunately for me, unfortunately, I couldn't see it live, because if I was watching it live, I would have enjoyed it with the popcorn, because again, it just came to me like
It was the
I wasn't
gift. It was the
expecting it.
gift that kept giving.
Exactly,
He
I wasn't expecting
nothing
it.
about the player style, nothing about the results. It was all about how they got robbed. He's a journalist. Why is Real Madrid getting attacked in the news? All these other things. It's like he's very much losing it, because this is the first season Real Madrid have ever went back to back trophyless in the past like 15 years, right? And you can tell the grips of the things are getting a little off the rails. You didn't win the Super Cup. You didn't win the Copa. You didn't win. You didn't even play a big team in the Copa to get knocked out. You got knocked out. La Liga, despite 14 penalties your way in La Liga, you still couldn't manage to get across the line. Champions League, yeah, your team is a little shit. That is what it is. So it's like you look at everything and it's like, okay, keep in mind, 2 years ago, it was looking like Real Madrid was building a proper legacy team. You look at how people talked about Jude, Camavinga, Chalmeni, Valverde, Vinny, all these players in comparison to now, very different levels of conversations. No, I was not disillusioned. I still did like. I think Jude had a Ballon d'Or worthy season with Real Madrid. Like it was that good of a season. Vinny getting nominated over him was nonsense to me. But compare what was effectively going to be Galacticos Part 3, and upon Mbappe joining, you've had a lot of issues in terms of balance, in terms of defending, in terms of being able to maintain a level of calm in a lot of these competitions. They have managed to lose 5-1 on aggregate to Arsenal in the Champions League. They've managed to lose 5-2 to us this season. They've managed to lose multiple times to Barcelona in El Clasicos. There's so many different aspects of it's like, oh yeah, no, you're right. Sidlow mentioning the famous Madrid Sabana asking for a worthy rival. But I want to mention the responses that both Barcelona and Real Madrid have had to the very recent Atletico Madrid success has been very different to the success that we had in the early parts of Simeone's career, where in 2013 to about 2017, while I think those teams viewed Atletico as a rival, they never really felt that they were in the same scope of team, because you still had Real, but you still had Cristiano Ronaldo, you still had Messi, you had Suarez, Bale, all these big players who really could just kill the game off whenever they wanted. So now you compare that, despite how good Mbappe has been for them, it's starting to look a little shaky. It's starting to look like you don't have the defenders like you used to. You don't have these situations, and there's real competition from us now. And it will continue to be real competition because the financial backing is now here. This is the first ever year that we had 550 million in total revenue. Keep in mind, Real Madrid have like about a billion, and I think Barcelona is about 700 to 800 or something like that, right? There's a real difference in terms of this because we're actually catching up. Like we've never been in this conversation before. We've never been in a conversation where we could say Barcelona is like being in the same level of Barcelona, both financially as well as sportingly, could be in the same level either in the next 1 or 2 years, or maybe even this summer, depending on how well or poorly our transfer window goes, or how well or poorly their transfer window goes. There's a real interesting dynamic I think is going on here, and I think there's a real threat that Perez feels because The fact that he has mentioned us over 5 times in the past 2 days, both in the press conference and then his El Chiringuito interview just the other, like a few hours ago, it does imply something is wrong, and they're not feeling it, and like feeling it for the first time. Like the monopoly that they had, or duopoly that these two have had, is starting to cope. Because um, I don't know if anybody remembers this. Let me get the bookmark. Can I stream this to you? Um,
Just
let me share
just
this.
share
Let me
this.
share the screen.
Yeah, just share the screen. I'll add it.
Uh, right, this should be it. So I don't know if I should play it or not play it. It doesn't matter. Most of y'all can't speak Spanish anyway. But this is a great tweet because you see him. He's mentioning economically, Real Madrid was supposed, upon getting this Bernabeu, they were supposed to be getting 400 million a year from this new Bernabeu situation. We have taken effectively at least 50% of their overall revenue from the 400 million that they were supposed to get annually. This is not including the fact that we also have naming rights that with the Riyadh Air Metropolitano. We have been increasing overall efforts because of Oscar Mayo. Things are looking a little strange. The Sporting City, for instance, is getting a little weird. And so Real Madrid now have different things to now think about, because Real Madrid has, for a long period of time, been not just like the big team in Spain, it's like the big team in Europe. And now it's looking kind of scary because Bayern Munich next season will be able to beat Real Madrid if they reinforce properly, more than likely. PSG is a better team than them. What do you call it? Arsenal is a better team than them. Regardless of how many goals they score, they are a better team than them. Um, there are several other teams. Like if City catch themselves, they could easily leapfrog them again, and they've done it in the past, mind you. Like this,
Yeah,
and this is
I
not
mean,
including Atletico.
I'm,
Not right
I'm
now.
not, I'm going to count City. City always fucks up against Real Madrid, but yes,
That's
other
not true.
teams are
They beat them
definitely
4-0 literally like 2 years ago. Anyway,
2 years ago, 2 years. But again, yeah, keep going, go on, go on.
yeah,
Sorry,
I'm
go
just
on.
saying it's like this is that what you've mentioned here. This moment in time where it's almost like Man City overpassing United. The reason why that happens is because they have incompetent leadership who didn't really care about the situation. Real Madrid care. They really care. Well, at least I should say Perez cares, and he is already losing it. If, and I really wish there is even a candidate to go against Perez in the upcoming snap elections that he called. If he loses, I really do mean it. This could be a very pivotal point between Atletico and Real Madrid, where this I don't think it'll be an instant leapfrog, but it will be a change of dynamics that I think they would not be able to compensate for. If life was fair, Keeks would have 100,000 followers. Not really. I'm on Twitter enough, too much as is. If I had 100,000 followers, oh my god, I wouldn't talk to my friends in real life.
You see, that's his true colors, by the way. See, you see how he's ditching all his friends just
No,
because he
no,
doesn't
I'm
have
not.
the
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just saying. I already spend too much time on Twitter as is.
But anyway,
Yeah.
I definitely agree with Geeks over here with Florentino Perez going all nuts in the press conference, and the fact that I'm gonna just like a very brief example to you guys. I mean, imagine like like Florentino Perez is 79 years old, 79 years old,
I could never be the
and
most famous person in
uh,
football.
and then he's 79 years old, and then imagine like he grew up in a time where like it was just Real Madrid and Barcelona. Imagine like like now he has to like constantly like
He,
imagine a
he
team which is Atletico Madrid, like
keep
just going toe to toe with Real Madrid.
Alex.
Imagine.
Remember the first Galacticos era that he came in. This was that he came into. It was Real Madrid, Barcelona, Deportivo La Coruña, and Valencia as the top teams in Spain at that point in time. Deportivo eventually went bankrupt because they couldn't finance what they were doing. But Valencia were a real big team, and Villarreal weren't too far behind either. All of a sudden, teams were starting to pick up steam, and because of his Galacticos era, the financial aspect of Real Madrid grew so far apart to the rest of the league. that all of a sudden, even though I think the Galacticos, you could say the first version of it did fail, Galacticos Part 2 did such a good job sporting wise in terms of the Champions League, even though a lot of them are robbed, in terms of the league titles, in terms of Copa del Rey, in terms of just being a name. Like Bale has so much money, not off of not just football, because of that setup. All of a sudden, he's back into when he was growing up. Well, I guess before he became a president, which is in those 90, like the 90s to 2000s, it's starting to look like these teams could eclipse you again. It's starting to look like if we manage to do something.
No, exactly. Like my point, like imagine like someone growing up in that situation, like like where you see, like you hate Real, you hate Atletico Madrid because again, Atletico Madrid is the club of a working class people. Like it's always been Atletico Madrid always been a club of a working class people, and that's what Atletico de Madrid is. Because again, like for us, like it's never been easy, and like we always suffer, we always struggle against those big things, like like for example Real Madrid, which are always favored by the government, and then you have the other things as well going on, obviously. So imagine that team is competing with you, not even on the pitch but off the pitch as well, financially. Like like Atletico de Madrid had like a lot of concerts going on at the Metropolitano. Atletico de Madrid, right now, like we have again, like we have like the ownership, like like Apollo bought us for like almost $1 billion, which
True.
again is a huge thing. Which again, Florentino Perez like can't digest these things. Like I'm just saying, like imagine if I don't want to get too extreme about this stuff. I'm gonna get like pro Nazi stuff over here, so I'm gonna ignore that right now. But just imagine, like like someone from the back in time watching the other team like going toe to toe with you. Imagine. Oh, okay. I'm gonna drop a very good reference over here. Have you seen The Boys? Right? Like you've seen The Boys, right? Like you've seen
Jesus
the
Christ. I
you've seen
just
the
said we said, oh, my God.
you've seen The Boys, right? You've seen Soldier Boy. You've seen the Stormfront. Like like how they're like the oldies, and like like when they go like
Careful when you use some from.
uh, yeah, yeah. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like like how they can't digest. How they can't digest. Like someone from the past, like going with you in toe to toe. Like you get me. So the reason why Florentino Perez like mentions Atletico de Madrid in his press conference, like like why don't you go after Atletico de Madrid? Like why like are the Atletico de Madrid fans in the journalism about all of these things, and the fact that like nothing is going with us, by the way, like you get me, like the referee decisions are
I
going
really
against
want to
us and
address those
everything.
two comments there. One from
uh,
Ant and one from Diku.
but
Deportivo. Go ahead. Sorry. Before when you finish, I'll try. I want to
no, no,
address those two
it's
comments.
okay, it's okay. Go on, go on. It's okay.
No, I feel like I ruined it now. I feel like um, but it's like Deportivo tried to do what Leeds did around the same time period, funnily enough, and risk their finances on future consistent success, and it backfired massively. That's true, and I think it part of that is the reason why Tebas is so hard on the financial fair play stuff, because the spending from Deportivo at that time was reckless. By all means, if they continue to succeed, it might have stabilized and they might have been fine. But we've seen something similar in current football, which is Aston Villa. Aston Villa spends almost all of its money on player salaries. It's not sustainable. They have to sell every single summer. They sold Baron a chair just like recently. They sold thing like this. There's real possibilities of them having to do another fire sale, even if they do get Champions League again this season. Like certain things about the Premier League is similar to the Leeds and the Deportivo thing that I think is concerning because money is not infinite. It's not a non-zero plus game in football, right? Somebody has to be a loser, and you're getting closer to be a loser than you think. You can't constantly inject money because eventually your money is going to run out. So I want to see how long that lasts and how eventually how the Premier League bubble copes with it because it will affect the transfer market for everybody afterwards too. And from what Deco said, never said right that we associate with the far right by mainstream media because some radical ultras, when this is the club, truly the club of the people. The fact of the matter is, we have radical ultras, right? But this is not unique to our club. It's not unique to Madrid. like most of the ultras in the other teams are also a bit weird like that, especially Real Madrid.
Diku,
It's not
I'll
unique to
keep this.
Spain. It's not unique to
I'll keep.
Europe.
Keep this brief, Tifu, for you. For example, like like I've been a Napoli fan for a very long time, so I know what you're talking about. So
Well, there you go.
it's just a general problem in Europe. Like you'll find these people everywhere.
Look,
You can't escape it.
Roma fans try to differentiate themselves from Lazio because Lazio fans love to talk about fascism and all these other things, blah blah blah. But Roma has racists too. They have fascists too. They have all these other things. It's not as big as Lazio because Lazio is Lazio. You know that's their team, but it's still not good. It's still not a small thing. I keep in mind both of us are not the typical accepted colors of some of these teams, but that's the reality of it. Um, do we have them? Yes, but keep in mind also not to ignore these issues. But Real
It's
Madrid
everywhere.
are the only
It's
team
everywhere. It's everywhere.
alive this season where a guy literally did a Nazi salute on live television, and they did not get in trouble for this at all. He didn't get banned and none of this other stuff. He's just like he said some nonsense about him having black kids. He adopted two black kids or something. I was like, what are you talking about, dog? You did a Nazi salute on live television. And there's been a few other instances of stuff like this. So I don't know. It's like part of
Yeah,
it is media, right? Like
I think
yes,
we've
Atleti has it,
gone off
but we don't have it
we've
much
gone
worse than
off the
everybody
topic.
else.
Yeah, I think we've gone off the topic
Yeah,
because
yeah,
again
yeah, yeah. I just want
we were
to
talking about Florentino Perez.
because I feel like we never really talk about it properly. But it's like Real Madrid get this perception of being pristine when they're as bad, if not worse, than a lot of other teams when it comes to this racial shit. Like a team that has all white in their thing isn't racist. Like, oh, okay, bro. Like, I don't.
Look, for me it is like imagine like like for me like see this is why like I really praise Diego Simeone because like he has put Atleti in that zone right now where like you've seen from Barcelona the entire month of the March and April they were screaming remontada with the glasses with the I don't know like what kind of like
How do you, that was embarrassing by the way. Like the fact that you managed to
things
have that
they
whole
were going
campaign.
on exactly with Barcelona. Like you could see, like, and still they couldn't do it. And then Barcelona fans again, obviously, like when we lost the final, which again, like I think, like yes, like you can troll us on the final for sure, because I think like that's our fault. But other than that, like I don't think like you have any right to us like troll us anywhere other than the final. I agree with that one. But anyway, you can see like how Barcelona fans feel about us at the moment. You can feel like like especially from yesterday's press conference from Florentino Perez, how he feels about Atletico de Madrid at the moment. Because anyway, if you tell him like he would have done the same
I
thing like let's say 6 7 years ago, I don't think so. But like now, like
and that
he
and
do it because
maybe even 10 years ago he wouldn't do it. And that's considering the
exactly,
previous team that we had 10 years ago is, in my opinion, stronger than this current team that of crop of players that we have right now. Yet he
exactly.
didn't
So
desire it because we
exactly.
weren't threatening him.
Exactly. So again, so the club from Catalonia, our neighbors, they can't digest. There's a third club growing in the Spain right now, which is going toe to toe with them, whether financially, whether on the pitch. So
Because
they can't digest. And I mean,
look,
you guys can literally see, like like with constantly going after Atletico de Madrid, and then again, even he mentions it, like, why don't you go after Atletico de Madrid? Like like why do you keep coming
it's
after Real Madrid?
I
And like, what do you mean by that? Like, it's like Atleti is always on the back foot, whether on the media, whether
in
it's
fact
Dani Alvarez
not only is it
or
always like that,
other stuff.
they'll have instances. For instance, Rafa Mir has been in a case, a sexual assault case, right? The news showed a picture of Rafa Mir again playing against Atletico Madrid. I was like, why did you choose us, right? One time it's just like, oh, it's just a coincidence because he's doing whatever. The next time that another case dropped on Rafa Mir, they showed another picture of him playing against Real Atletico Madrid, and it's like, yo, this is weird. Stop doing it. We don't want to be associated with whatever's going on with Rafa Mir. He is an Elche player. Talk about him like he is an Elche player. And even then, Elche as an institution do not need to be associated directly with Rafa Mir unless they constantly play him, knowing that he has a case, which they have been doing. But like this is the whole. I like there's certain things they try to be sly, and then if you mention it to people, because I've done it to my brothers, for instance, they'd be like, "Nah, you're crazy, dog." Even though I could literally compile and show you a list of different instances over the years, over this last year alone, where they've been doing sneaky, weird shit like that. And it's like, what on earth is this about? Why are you doing this? So they've always been like this, and I don't like it. What
and
Alex is
and
mentioning
and the
here.
fu- and the funny part is like they say like like Atleti is obsessed with Real Madrid, and then you see the yesterday press conference. I don't think so. If Atleti is obsessed with Real Madrid, I think it's the other way around. I think it's Real Madrid who's obsessed with Real Madrid at the moment. Sorry, with Atleti at the moment, because again the way they talk about Atleti right now is just bizarre, to be honest. Whether it's the players, the president, and everything, because again,
I I
the relationship with Real Madrid is absolutely broken. They try to like get
yeah.
our academy players were
We
quite
had a
like
deal. In
often.
case anybody didn't know, after they signed Theo Hernandez, and then um, we had a deal with Real Madrid where we would not sign any of their players, which we were never doing anyway, and they would not sign any of our players. This effectively was just a protection for us, and Real Madrid obviously did this more so to maintain a amicable relationship because they knew taking Theo Hernandez was a step too far, genuinely. So this was one of the few times they were like, all right, look, we made a mistake, we'll try and fund it. The I think around 2021, around so after we won the league and all of our kids were winning the competitions. We won, I think, 19 out of the 21 different league of competitions that was possible throughout all different levels of Atletico Madrid. And then randomly, apparently, we tried to get a Real Madrid player, even though we have no desire to, and we've been winning all of these competitions. And they start taking players immediately after that for no reason. So there's certain things that is just like it's rules for thee, not for me. And this is kind of why I like Atletico so much. And I think why I personally identify with it because as somebody who lives on a small island, as much as Trinidad is one of the more affluent islands of the Caribbean, we're still the Caribbean. There's only about 1.5 million people on Trinidad. We have to be acutely aware of what happens in America because it directly affects us. We have to be acutely aware of what happens in UK because it directly affects us. And it's the same thing with Atletico because we're a big team. We have some swagger about us. We're not small, but we still have to pay attention to what's Bayern Munich doing this summer, what's PSG doing this summer, what's these other teams doing this summer. How do we navigate the market? Because we can't just muscle our way through these things, right? So that's cool. And then also to mention what Diku said about Barca and Real being two sides of the same coin. Barca used to be a club. I mean, they still kind of are, but their club's philosophy is almost a revolution or rebellion to the fascist regime that Franco is about, right? And Real Madrid, and well, not Real Madrid, but Madrid itself, right?
No,
You
look,
get
guys. Yeah,
institutionalized,
I
you
mean, like,
lose the
I get what you mean, but Keeks again, like for me, like like the comment I mentioned over here, like I think, yeah, like this season, like they've definitely like showed their true colors over here for sure. Because again, like for
yeah.
me, it doesn't really make a difference, to be honest. Because again, they are literally like the like the again
Keep in
the same
mind,
side of
right?
the of a coin.
Atletico Madrid won the league in Barcelona 2013-14. Regardless of how the players felt aggrieved, they felt like they got cheated out of something in the game. The Barcelona players came together and clapped Atletico Madrid for winning the league title. Right? This happened more than once in the Champions League afterwards in 2013 for Champions League. It happened in 2015-16 as well. They are typically, regardless of how they felt about us, they would usually be a lot more amicable about these situations because even if they didn't necessarily view us as rivals, they tried to have certain principles that I appreciated. This current crop of players do not have the same level of appreciation for these things. And the certain things that you would normally say are bad aspects of players that a coach would normally get rid of, Flick has been actively pushing to the forefront, which I don't appreciate. I think Flick is a very bad role model in this specific aspect of being acceptable to be a sore loser. It's not. It's not cool to be a sore loser. It's never been cool to be a sore loser. It still isn't cool, right? I don't like that Sociedad didn't win. Sorry, they won in the Copa. Congrats, you won your tournament, right? No, me get wanted them to get relegated is not because of that. It's just because I don't actually like you. I've never liked them. But the point is, in that moment, you have to tell them you deserve the win, Congratulations, you had a good tournament. You had the same amount of time as us, and you managed to win. Nice. Simple. You do it because it's supposed to be done. You have to respect it. You feel me?
No, I definitely get it. And like the comment from Saif over here, like like Koke started this with the Vinicius Junior interview. I mean, like and that was taken out
That's
of
such a
context.
stupid. No, that's not true.
That was taken out of context. That was taken out of
Koke was
context.
asked after
Completely.
playing a full 90 game, and you back of
Exactly. That
Metropolitano.
that
Hey,
was
how do you
taken out of
feel about Vinny
context.
dancing on your thing? He's just like, I don't think that's a smart idea. Is basically
Exactly.
his response, right?
That was taken out of
He's
context
not
because
saying
again,
anything crazy. And then somebody
because
else
again,
during Vito said in
guys,
an
again,
actual
yeah,
racial slur to Vinny, and somehow it got associated with Koke. I don't understand how
exactly.
this is anything.
Exactly. And again, don't forget, Spanish media is very good at manipulating these things. I mean, this is what Spanish media is. I mean, like they're very good at it, and they do it very often. Like and like the prime example I want to tell you guys about the Spanish media, like like how you want to portray them. We were in the Champions League semi-final. We were in the Copa del Rey final. No one asked about anything about the game. No one asked about
Julian
anything about
Alvarez.
the game.
Julian
It
Alvarez, the
was
bastard.
just headlines. It was just headlines questions. Just headline questions. That's it. That's
Yeah.
Spanish media for you. So again, like I don't want to say like like go much deep into this. But yeah. Uh,
But I do want to answer some of these things, but I'll leave it for another day, or you can just message me on Twitter and we'll have those conversations. But I want to talk very briefly on the transfer stuff. We have a little bit of transfer news, fellas. If you have anything you want to talk to us about, you want to talk to us. But we've had what's and this we're not really gonna go on anything concrete because we're doing a live and we're just having a fun time. We are talking about Vlahovic rumor. We are talking about what was the other stuff that was it was
Julian Alves to
Bultamada
PSG.
that was briefly mentioned.
Palmeiras.
Palmeiras to Almada. I think Almada is looking like there's a lot of people saying Almada's time at Atletico is pretty much done. Oh, Kang and Lee has said apparently according to L'Equipe, Kang and Lee is looking to leave PSG. So you know, um, there's like three different things. Yarrick rumors aren't real, unfortunately, because it comes from Ekran Konur, and he is akin to me just making some shit up right here on this live.
Guys, I'm telling you, the only concrete rumors of Atleti right now is just Joao Gomez at the moment,
Yeah,
and that's
there's nobody else besides Joao Gomez.
exactly,
Um,
and that's it. Like funnily enough, I saw a rumor about Kylian Mbappe joining Atleti, which was very very funny,
so
which was
that
which
should
was
say
very
that should say a
funny,
lot, right?
which was
So
very
don't take
funny
too
to
many
me.
numbers. The Alemani saying we won't sign a Griezmann replacement. He's more so, I from at least my interpretation of the words that he said was more so an indication of you cannot, and this is something I agree on. You cannot find a current Griezmann replacement in modern day football as is. You'll have to try to
There's no
find.
replacement. Guys.
Huh?
There's no replacement.
There's no
There's no
one-to-one
replacement of
replacement on the market, and if there
Vlahovic.
was a one-to-one replacement, we would have already managed to succeed or push down a lot of money to get him. Right? I think there are talents. For
I
instance, I
mean,
like Mastantuna, I like Kang Lee, I like these
I,
players because they have similar
like
attributes, but they're not
I,
one-to-one.
I, yes, I agree with Keith. Like, even if you mention Mastantuono and then Fran mentioned a player from Botafogo, I forgot his name.
Alvaro Montero.
Yes, yes. Even if you mention these players, but Griezmann is just different, guys. Just very different. Like, tell me one player like in the last 10 years, like who can play like Griezmann. Tell me one player.
Because and I say that because he I'll quote it here. I don't know if I should. Let me just share the screen. It'll be easier to actually mention. I don't want to talk the entire quote because it's long. Like it's really long.
Go
But
ahead. Go ahead.
do you see it? Do you see what it is saying there on the side there?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So what he's saying is Antoine Griezmann is impossible to replace with a player exactly like him. We have to look at alternatives so the team doesn't suffer. We've had an idea for some time, but what we need to do in line with what the coach thinks the plan exists. So I won't read the other stuff, but the point is there is an idea in mind to replace Antoine Griezmann. You won't get somebody who's one-to-one. That's just the reality of it. It's not possible, right?
It'll be it'll be really interesting to me, like if Simeone can turn someone into someone like Griezmann, because again, Griezmann is just different gravy,
Griezmann
guys.
coming into
Different gravy,
Atletico wasn't the Griezmann that we
different
got
gravy.
afterwards as well, or even current Griezmann is
Exactly,
not the same one that we had in 2015 or 2016. These are two different players.
exactly, exactly. It's just different gravy, guys. It's just different gravy. Like for
Yeah,
example, you
yeah,
can say
yeah.
like like if you can replace Cristiano Ronaldo at Real Madrid, you can't. Can you
Certain
replace
players,
Lionel
once they get
Messi
to
at
to
Barcelona?
a
You can't.
level, you can't replace them. Kevin De Bruyne has not been replaced in Man City yet. What do you call it? Del Piero replacement seems to be Kenan Yildiz, but Del Piero retired years
Nah,
ago.
come on. Del Piero can no. Ildes
No,
seriously
you understand?
no.
No, but understand what I mean. I'm not. I'm trying to say the point is you cannot immediately replace somebody like that. Even if you do somehow replace them, they're not really replacements. They're not one to one. Even if Yildiz becomes, in retrospect, a player that we think is
I
in
mean,
line with Del
I
Piero,
mean,
he is not going to play
this is
exactly like Del Piero.
this is a very good example. I can take like Italian example. I can make very long. Do you have a replacement for Maldini? You don't. Do
You
you
will
have a
never get that.
replacement?
Just-
Do you have a
Maldini is an
replacement? eh,
all-time great centre back,
Exactly, exactly.
so it's hard.
Do you have a replacement for Alessandro
Technically, Vinny
Nesta?
did
You
replace
don't.
CR7. Are
You
you
don't.
insane? Are you insane?
Do you not? Technically,
Cristiano
come on.
Ronaldo used to be scoring 50
No,
and 60 goals a
no.
season while still getting like 20 to 30 assists. And doing that,
But
and I'm just talking about
yeah,
Real Madrid. I even talking about with Portugal. He was doing insane. Cristiano Ronaldo is not replaceable. I love
exactly,
Haaland. I think Mbappe is a great player. He is not replaceable.
exactly, exactly. But again, like he
Winning
said, like because
Champions League
again,
is not the
uh,
indication because technically speaking, Lucas Vasquez has more Champions League or equal Champions Leagues to Cristiano Ronaldo. Does that mean that he is the same level? No, he isn't. You need to calibrate how you judge players, big dog. Because
exactly. I
those
mean, I
statements,
can go on and on with the
yeah.
Italy,
But this
I can
play,
go on with
dog,
the Italy history.
I,
I can
I
go
I
on.
was watching an old game of Lazio Juventus from the 99-2000 season. If you looked at those two teams, there are players in there that modern day football just doesn't have. Like Nesta, Del Piero, Zidane. Think it's just like bam, banger, banger, banger. Inzaghi, Filippo Inzaghi, Diego Simeone, Almeida, like real big hitters on both teams. So
Not to mention,
that's the
even
point.
Gashione at one point used to play for and he used to play in Italy. So
So this is like some things just can't be replaced. Like, and I say this because a player like if you could give me a player like Nesta right now in my backline, you think I would say no? You think I would say no ever? No, I'd love to have him. I'll find space in my backline. Trust me, I'll find it. If you could give me Maldini at left back, I'll take it. You know, but I can't do that.
exactly,
That's just
exactly.
not the reality of it.
I'm just like just like got me like to like the history walk right now, which I can just like go on. I can Gattuso as a defensive midfielder. Like wow, perfect for Atleti right now. And then you can go Pirlo, who can make things work. And then you have
You want somebody who
the
could get those through balls or those long balls? That's the guy.
exactly,
That's the
exactly,
guy.
exactly, exactly. And then you have someone. Okay, look for me like Inzaghi, very bad, very bad. Like but the thing is like again, Inzaghi very bad. But like when he's in the box, there's no one best than
Insane
Inzaghi.
player.
There's no one best than Inzaghi. If you tell me like in the game, very bad. But like in the box, Inzaghi is the best player in the
Filippo
world.
Inzaghi is one of the
It's
funniest
it's
players
very
ever.
weird. It's very weird. Like seriously, I can't understand like how he can be like so bad. Like like outside the box and inside the box, every touch
Yeah.
from him is like very different. It's very weird. Like it's very weird.
But
Like
no,
like
but
these
we're
players.
trying to we're trying to reminisce in the sense of like the point is Kang. If you look at the numbers of Kang in Lee, and you'd objectively say he can't replace Griezmann. He only has what 6, maybe 8 goals in total a season. He's not that good. Blah, blah, blah. But it's like compare this to as well. When Griezmann first joined Atletico, I think it was somewhere between 10 to 14 goals, and he was being used as a left winger. Has Griezmann ever been a left winger for Atletico Madrid? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
I
the
get what you
point.
mean.
You don't know what the player is going to become until they come to Atletico Madrid. There's a lot of different ways that you can interpret it. Uh, there's a lot of different things that we can interpret. I think certain players that are being currently played out of position would done so in to compensate for other players to play in their preferred position. I don't like the fact that Almada has been able to have the attacking midfield role over Baena, but that was what it was because I think if you had Almada in the opposite way around, nothing would happen. You know what I mean? Like it would be wasted. It would just be a waste of time. So this is the best way, the best of both worlds in some degree. Um,
But anyway,
something,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, guys.
Well,
I think it's been an hour. We've been
I didn't
talking
get
about
to
all
talk
of this
about
stuff.
Vlahovic or Tomato. No.
It's been an hour. Okay.
Let me talk. Let me talk real quick on it. Let me talk real quick on it. And
Go
anybody
go
else,
ahead.
any target,
Go ahead.
we'll do this.
Go
Like
ahead.
we'll take like 10 minutes, and we'll do bingo. Yeah. All right. If there's any target that y'all want me to talk about, talk to me quick because I'm gonna talk about Vlahovic and Ultimata really quickly. Um, Vlahovic. There was a period of time where I really wanted Vlahovic. That period of time doesn't exist right now. He is expensive, and I mean this even if he comes on a free. His current salary is above anybody in the current Atletico Madrid payroll. He is not asking for anything cheap. His agent actively looks for that as well as commissions. He has been particularly poor as a footballer for a while now, right? I don't
He's
think
injury
he's
prone as
had
well.
above like 11 goals in a season. I could be wrong. Let me go and check to make sure.
He's
Season by
injury
season,
prone as well.
10,
He's
15.
injury prone as well. For me,
Yeah.
there's a
Injury
time the
prone, not
yeah,
particularly good. Like,
there was
okay,
a
he
time.
scored free kicks
Yeah.
from the left foot. Cool. But it's
Mm,
like if he
for me,
was in
there was a
but
time. I think like like when he was at Fiorentina, if he would have made a move,
if he
that
had
would have made
joined
sense.
then, I think that was the time. That was the time for him to become
Yeah.
what he's
Yeah.
supposed to become. But it's too late. The deal is done.
Exactly.
Don't even think about it. His first touch is atrocious. All we call it.
Exactly.
His link up play is atrocious. This is effectively a slightly better version of Solot. I don't want it. Really, I don't want it. Well and truly. And
Exactly.
worse
I
yet,
agree.
Solot at least has a reasonable salary, right? So even
I
though
agree.
Simeone has gotten all of his strikers in the past like 5+ years to overplay their XG, I don't want to have no conversation about Vlahovic. I think he needs to figure out the situation with Juventus. So if he stays is not consistent enough, who are the players in our team have that killing instinct other than Alvarez and Lookman? The reality is we don't have anybody. Bayana is supposed to be that. He wasn't that this season, objectively. We want to see that next season. Nico Gonzalez, good old Fiorentina. Get that shit out of your mind.
I
Get
I really miss it. Fiorentina used to be a very heavyweight in European competitions, and it was
Yeah.
Fiorentina used to be a very heavyweight in Serie A as well. And I'm really disappointed like how
Syria
they
is such a
run at the
funny
moment.
place, man. There's like every team has like a long period of history where they were one of the best in the world, if not the best in the world. Roma, Lazio, Inter Milan, AC Milan, Juventus. Like obviously the AC, well, these are the play are obvious, right? But it's like when you look at Torino, huge history. You don't even know about it. Fiorentina, same thing. We call it obviously Napoli, but like even that is relatively new in terms of the overall history. But there's a ton of history in a lot of these clubs, and they have a long list of these things. I'd want Wilmada in place of Solot if you look to sell him to a tall, inclusive striker. He would look good with Alvarez, in my opinion. I'd agree. I think he would be fine. Somebody who would rotate between both the bench as well as the starting. I think that's the ideal level. Somebody who is both good enough off the bench as well as on the starting pitch so we can have different formations for different times. I think that's the main reason why I don't like this season in comparison to previous seasons is 24-25 season, the Paul had I think 14 starts at some like by the around March. Before March went really shit, almost everybody had a start. Conor Gallagher had a start. Barrios had starts. Um, the exception of Oblak, almost everybody was rotating in and out of the squad regularly. And you can't say that with a lot of the players right now because we beat Betis 5-0 and then we swapped out Baena for Almada and we lost 1-0. Like, I can't stress this enough. That was how bad it was. That was the like night and day difference between the two teams. So that should explain, I think, to some degree, some things. I do like
I mean,
Votamata a lot, though.
we were linked with Voltemade in the summer as well before he made his move to
Mhm.
Newcastle. So we were linked with him. But again, the fee Newcastle paid for him, I think we can't definitely can't
He
get him in a permanent
they
transfer
can't.
window.
The only
But
good thing about the Votamata situation is they cannot demand the amount of money that they paid for him because they literally made him actively worse. Regardless of how well I think I look at Votamata, you will find
true,
you will struggle in negotiations to
true.
be able
But
to sell him at
if
the nearly 90
yeah,
million that you bought him at.
yeah. But if we can get him on loan, that'll be perfect. That'll be
Yeah, a
perfect.
loan plus an option or obligation to buy
If
based off of objectives, I'd
if
be much
again
better off because that would
if
also free up some stuff in the other things.
if
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
selling Alvarez is confirming that Atleti images in is as an ambitious team. We need more players like Alvarez to win things.
Oh, I understand what he's saying. Okay, he's
Yes,
saying
I mean
you should
yes,
not sell Alvarez
ye-
because of, yeah. Okay, yeah, okay.
yes. I do agree in that point. Yes, I do agree. But again, depends on the player as well. Look, like if a player doesn't want to play for Atletico Madrid, they're free to leave. As simple as that. The
Look,
classic
let's
example
see.
is Samu Omorodion. Like he didn't want to play for Atleti. He
And
wanted
then
to
he
play in
left.
the Premier League,
I
and he
think it was a
left.
mistake for him and his career, but ultimately that's what he chose, and we're not going to stop you from leaving. Atletico does
Exactly.
not stand in the way of people leaving. Objectively speak, to me, money is not the objective. I don't care how much money they throw at us for Alvarez. There's no way we can sell him unless you
Exactly.
pay the full release clause of Alvarez.
No,
I'm not
no.
even
It
talking about
takes
talking
it,
to you.
it depends on the player as well. If he wants to
Hey,
leave, I
if
think
you
like
hit me 490,
if
I'm
he
not
wants to
saying
leave,
no.
if he wants to leave, then I think like Atleti will accept the transfer fee
But
like
Alex,
over 150 for sure.
490 release clause. You pay that to me. I tell you which I give you the bags. I tell you where he lived. I tell you everything. Get him
No,
out there.
I agree, but I'm saying like if he wants to leave, if
No, well,
he wants to
it's
leave,
important to mention. I think we said this in the last live as well. Alvarez chose us over PSG, who were offering around 10 million
true,
in salary at the time.
true,
We were
true,
offering
true,
five.
true,
We upped it to about seven.
true,
Right?
true,
We might be.
and
We are currently offering. I think, from what people have been saying, we are currently offering a renewal of 10 million, and to change the release clause because when you increase the total amount of your salary, you also change the release clause. The project in place at PSG is a very good project. The project in place in Atleti is also a good project. However, we don't have trophies, and he has not won it the last 2 years. And PSG is guaranteed basically a league, and he's basically, I don't know about the cup trophy, it's not ours, a guarantee.
I
But
mean again,
you
I
have
mean
a shot to win the Champions League.
he would have won he would have won the same thing that Man City as well. As simple as
True.
that.
Look, he's already won all of the trophies that we've
As
just
simple as
mentioned
that.
too, right? He's won
As
everything in
simple
South
as that.
America. He's won everything internationally. He's won everything in Europe already. It is up to him if he wants to go to PSG, and it's up to him if he wants to do certain things. It's out of our hands. I think he should stay.
Exactly. What do you think about Marcus Leonardo? By the way, because we looked very interested in him in the winter. Marcus Leonardo at that time, yes, because
He's
again, I
yeah.
think Antoine Griezmann's situation was hitting up with MLS. Again, Marcus Leonardo is much of like a
He's more
second
of an
striker,
Alvarez profile.
exactly like a second striker
Yeah.
in this situation. But look, guys,
I would
I
have
can't really
loved him
comment.
because I think we would have been able to do something with him off the bench in that Arsenal game or the Copa del Rey. But yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I can't really judge about him because again, like I've not seen enough
We
of him.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Doug. Any
I've not seen
opinion I
enough of
have
him.
about Saudi is going to be generally positive, even though I've not watched any Saudi stuff because I'm just want to believe that it's good. Like I think Marcos Leonardo is like the is crack because he's that good, even though I've not watched any of his games outside of the Club World Cup. Darwin Nunez should be in our team immediately. I've not watched any of his games. I have no idea. like
No,
I'm just gonna
no,
say
no, no, no,
nonsense. Don't take it
no,
seriously. I
no.
have not watched any
Yeah,
Saudi.
no, 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 no,
Um,
no, no, Darwin Nunes. No, I think that
Armando
I mean,
Gonzalez for 20 million. Cholo will make him great. No. Um,
who's
Armando
Armando Gonzalez?
Gonzalez he's in the Mexican kid who is an Atletico fan.
Ah, the striker.
Yeah, I don't want
Remember
him.
now? Yeah, yeah, a striker now.
He
Yeah.
is to
You
me
know
a
what?
very similar thing to Santiago Jimenez. in
you
that
know,
he has none of the
you
good fundamentals
you
that a
know
striker needs,
he's
but he's a good finisher.
yeah. I have a funny thing about him, like, but
Hmm.
like 20 million, I think is too much. But I think like if we sign him and if we loan him out, we might like get something. I'm just saying we might get
I
something.
I'm I'm
Maybe
not
something
convinced.
similar to Obed Vargas. Maybe something similar to Obed Vargas. You
I
never
think
know.
the difference between Obed Vargas and Armando Gonzalez is I've actually watched Armando Gonzalez. I didn't know anything about Obed, and I tried to. I only my only frustrations with Obed was the potential aspect of the pipeline for the other players. I have no issues with Obed. I think very positive of Obed right now. I've seen Armando. He is a good striker in the sense that his finishing is good. And no Diku, I've also seen Jao Felix. I've seen Jao Felix for years. That nigga's ass. I don't want to talk about him. Don't talk to me about Jao Felix. Terrible. Anyway, Armando
For
Gonzalez. Mhm.
me, he was good at Atleti for 1 year when we won the league
Yes.
title.
When we
But
won
for
the
me,
league title, he was good. And then
he
there
was
was I think the season after when him and Correa were doing like pinging off
yeah,
of each other.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was like a really good like 6 weeks of period of time. At the youngest snapped up, here's what he trades, so finishing is a bit wayward. I will write on it. I have him in my eyes. Anyway, Armando Gonzalez is, if you have seen, I don't know if anybody saw Santiago Jimenez in Feyenoord outside of the games
Yeah.
that we played. He is a really good finisher and literally nothing else. Like Santiago is the end of the play. He is not the play, but he's not the part before. He's not. He's not the link up. He is not anything. He is not even particularly good at making runs, to be honest. He's just, if you get the ball to him, he will more than likely score. And that's kind of why he's failed so drastically at AC Milan. Because AC Milan, especially with an Allegri system, strikers are going to need to work hard to get goals. Allegri doesn't have particular. I don't think any. Has Allegri ever had a top goal scorer with him? I think he's won the league almost every time. The striker's never been the Golden Boot winner. I think so. I think Allegri's never won the Golden Boot under his teams that won the league. Anyway, yeah.
No, I mean,
I
no,
think
here,
at a young solo play is incredible. I think for a
wait, hang
player
on,
who is only
hang
six
on.
foot,
You're making me think. Allegri has never won a league where like the player won the Golden Boot for Juventus. Are you sure?
I'm almost certain because Higuain was winning it with Napoli, and then
But
the other times,
Higuain came to Juventus, and then there
and
was
then
a
he did, and
season,
his production went right down. And then I think it
uh,
was
and Andre Belotti was there. Andre Belotti was winning the Golden Boot.
right, and then after
Yeah,
that it was Vlahovic.
for
The one
Fiorentina.
year that
Yes,
Ronaldo won, I
sure.
think 1 or 2 years that Ronaldo won the Golden Boot, they
But
did
then
not win the league.
Allegri left. Yeah, it was Pirlo, I think.
I'm saying if you want, but with AC Milan requires, at least with Allegri, I should say. I don't know if he'll be there next season. Requires constant service, and that is the exact opposite of what we need in terms of a player, right? So for Santiago Jimenez, what Allegri demands is you need to be self-sufficient, right? All right, bro. You're a funny guy. Etta Young is somebody I like quite a lot, and I am writing on him, so I'll try and keep it brief, but I do like him. Um, Santiago Jimenez is a very Gyökeres style striker, aka my least favorite profile. I agree, and that's the same thing with Armando. Has a knack, though, unlike those two players, to just find himself in really scary places randomly. So he is a better box presence. I think you saw it in the Mexico versus Belgium game. I think it was the 1-1. Really good game to show off some of the aspects as well. But no, I think when you look at a striker, what we want is a big man. I want you to hold up play, something Sola doesn't do. I want you to be able to not off play. So when we do a long ball, you should be able to put the ball into path of Lookman or Giuliano or whoever else is going to be there. I want you to be able to
You know
link
what?
up.
Who would be perfect for Atletico Madrid as a proper number 9? He's another Norwegian. Erling Haaland.
Haaland. I mean, yeah, he would be, but he signed a 10-year renewal deal, but he's staying at City.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, I'm just dreaming. I'm just dreaming it. So if you wanna buy Haaland, you can buy on FIFA, which I'm gonna do very soon.
Haaland in a Simeone system is like a wet dream, dog. Simeone
Oh,
has never had
perfect,
a level of
perfect,
striker like that.
perfect,
I think the only
perfect,
time he's ever had something like that is Suarez, and Suarez was already well past his prime then. Like he was running on
perfect.
one knee and still got 21 goals.
Haaland would be perfect for Atleti. Perfect, perfect.
Haaland, the reason why City is even in a title race right
No, no,
now is
no, no,
because
no,
Haaland
no, no.
was self-sufficient
Save,
this season.
save. You're wrong, save. No, you're wrong. You're
Stan
very.
Lawson, no, no, of course we're not talking about him.
No, no, no. Save, you're wrong. Haaland wouldn't work for us because we don't create any constant chances. You're wrong about that. You're wrong about that. We create
Theo
enough
Wood
chances.
Weghorst, but
We
he'd
create
actually
enough
score.
chances. And
Weghorst is
then
a funny
again,
guy because he
if
actually does a lot.
oh, come on, Wout Weghorst. Are you
No, he
kidding me?
sucks.
See, I have no.
No, I'm saying his overall play is actually fairly decent. It's just he sucks. Like his finishing is atrocious.
Wout
Uh,
Weghorst is one of those guys like who'll do everything perfectly just to like like piss on it like at the end time.
basically, yeah. Would you take Darwin as a solid replacement because of the fact that there's conversations about Al Hilal letting him go on a free? Yeah, I probably would. Also, I'll say this: even though I'm not a fan of Maxi Araujo in terms of spending the amount of money that he's saying, uh, two Uruguayans is usually what we need to win trophies. I'm just saying, if you give me Maxi and you give me Darwin, I'll take what I get. You feel me? Play bingo, sure, buddy. I've exhausted Alex's time. I think it's time to play bingo.
Joaquin Panicali could have fixed all our problems, but
Yes,
man, I wish he didn't get injured.
yes, I agree. It is a shame. He's Argentine. He's really good at all the things we just mentioned. He's brilliant in the air. I loved him. I don't. I I
Safe,
rate
look,
okay.
safe, look, safe. I'll make it easy for you. For kicks, again, like look, like like as the
I
season is
like him.
ending, you can change your opinion how the player is playing. Like
No, no,
for
no,
me,
no.
I was no,
Go
I'm
ahead.
just
Go
saying,
ahead. Yeah,
I'm
go
just
ahead.
saying,
I
like
want to hear your opinion.
for me, like look, I'm gonna give you a prime example. For me, I saw Edison coming to Atleti through January all the way in. I saw Edison come to Atleti, but for
Yeah,
the past few weeks, like again the commission from the agents, Atalanta like not lowering their price for Ederson, and then for Jogo, and then Premier League teams coming for Ederson. So again, I changed my opinion. Like, yeah, I can't see it happening at the
no,
moment because I
well,
have to change it.
I'm
And
not
then
changing
for
my opinion on Maxi though. My opinion on Maxi is he is a good left back, but to me he is not somebody you put down 50 million for, right? He has been great for Sporting this season, both in the league and in Champions League. Objectively, he's been great, right? I just think he is not when you say you want to put down 50, 60 million for for a left back, I don't think of Maxi Araujo. I think of the names that are supposed to be around the same thing of Nuno Mendes. I think it should be around that level. I think when I look at Miles Lewis Kelly from against us in the 4-0, Giuliano barely ever got past him in that game. And he's been getting past everybody. He got past Nuno Mendes comfortably. I'd love Max Mittelstadt. I'd love Mittelstadt, but he's never leaving. He loves Stuttgart with all of his heart. Um, so I don't hate Maxi by any means. I just think the amount of money that is being discussed alongside him is too much to make sense to me personally. I still think he's a good player. I think he's really good. Like there are other names that I have, but the point is there's a list of things I need my left back to do that Ruggieri does not do. That I want to improve upon that Ruggieri I think has no ability to improve upon. That makes sense.
you
And we can
if
sell while he's
you
hot. He
know
still has the
you know
assist.
if I had the keys, of
Mm-hmm.
Atletico Madrid, who I
Yeah.
would go for?
Who's
I would
that?
for yeah, I would go for Diego from Strasbourg all day long. Diego Moreira. I'll go for him. I'll go
That's
for
not a
him.
bad take.
It's
I
a
think you could put him
very
in
very
fullback.
easy one. Very
I
easy
think you
one
could
for me.
easily put him at fullback, and I think he would do really well.
For me, he's the perfect guy. I can put him in left back, like Geek said. I can put him in left back. I can also, like,
Left
if
wing
situation
or
yeah,
right back or right wing.
exactly. If the situation changes, I can put him up front in the field as well as a left midfielder.
To
And
me, to me, he
a
is what
perfect
I
guy,
would view
perfect
as
guy.
the Carrasco heir, apparently.
Exactly, and and like I'm thinking to like have someone on the left hand side as like I have someone on the right hand side, which is Marcos Llorente, and maybe I
Mhm.
can turn Diego Moreira into that situation, left back, left midfielder, maybe even up front of the pitch. Who knows? It might work. So again, for me,
Would I buy
if I had
MLS
the
for
keys,
50 million?
if I had the keys, yeah, if I have the
If
keys,
if
I'll
if
go for him
if
first.
Miles Lewis Kelly was available for 50 million, I would literally be emailing Alamani right now and telling him, please don't make this mistake. You need to sign him. Right? But it's not likely. I like him a lot. Um, but yeah. The link is ready, fellas. But yeah, it
Anyway, guys. Anyway, see, this is the reason we can't continue a stream yet
yeah,
because
we'll talk too long.
we spend too
I
much
had to
time. We
drink
spend
water.
too much on the live. Anyway, guys, if you wanna join for the football bingo, just again scan the code or just copy paste the link which I just shared in the chat, and then yes, see if I agree. Miles Lewis Kelly is a great player. I definitely agree. I agree. I agree.
We've
But
played
again,
against him
depends.
twice of the three times that we played
Exactly.
Atletico thing, and
Exactly.
he's won against us both of those times, and he's been
Exactly. I
instrumental in
think
those wins both of those
exactly.
times. So
Exactly. So again, so a left back is definitely should be a priority for the summer, and then I mean we definitely know that midfielder is a priority right now because again we're going for Joao Gomez, but let's see how that turns up, and then let's see what turns up in the next transfer window after the World Cup. Obviously, like how we're gonna take things. But anyway, guys, just again join the link from the chat, or you can just scan the code and have a weird ad going on the left hand side. I don't know if I can mute it. Yeah, there you go.
like, I mean, ideally, when you look at transfer targets, generally speaking, the main players who tend to succeed in Atletico are either players who specialize very heavily in their one position or players who are very, very flexible. When you look at, oh, I don't know what happened with Alex there, but when you look
No,
at,
I'm here. I'm here. I'm just gonna charge my laptop. Okay. Someone
sorry,
gets streamer to convince Luis Oliver. Okay, I love that option as well. Not gonna lie.
what is it?
Luis
Someone get
Oliver.
trivia convince Lewis Hall about Atletico. I'd like that too, but yeah, like uh Lewis Hall is an example of somebody who's really good at left back, and then Lewis Kelly is somebody who's really good at more than one position. If that makes sense, it's like those two players can do different things, but they're all both very good at that same position. Compare that to um uh, 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 uh compare that to say for instance players in our team. Nico Gonzalez plays right wing really well. He cannot play left wing. He can't play right wing better than Juliano. Does that
By
make
the way,
sense to have him as a player?
did you talk about UEFA finding the club because of our advanced rain toilet paper?
I mean,
It's
it's whatever. They do
it's
that
just
all the
weird.
time.
It's just weird.
Yes.
Forget about it. But anyway, guys, we have 4 people. Come on, like we have 10 people watching. One more can join, and then we'll start the game. Come on, guys, quick, one
I'm going
more
to message him.
again, guys, again, like tweet out if anyone wants to play football bingo, because again we get many requests about football bingo because the people say like they want to join next time. This is the time, so again tweet it out if anyone wants to join. So we have Keeks, we have Diku, we have Barbecue Chicken Alert, which again played very good last time. Atleti Live.
Antoine.
We have. Oh, hang on. Is it the Mads?
That's
Is it
Mads.
I
Griezmann
forgot.
era.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Are you still up? Really? Or is it just the morning? Because I thought like you were in Singapore or something.
Yeah, he is.
But anyway, let's start. I won't keep Matt up for so long. So yeah, let's start.
Three, two, one.
Okay, League Signer.
Lichtsteiner. Oh, I know
I
him.
I saw him live in a stadium. By the way, guys, I saw him live in a stadium.
Did he win Euros? I don't think he did.
He was in Juventus.
Ndombele, France. Gary Lineker. Danny Carvajal won a Euros. Yes. Did Rivaldo win a Golden Boot? I don't think so. A World Cup Golden Boot. Buendia. Shivu. Wait, was Shivu ever in Barca? I don't think he was.
Putos. He was in Inter Milan.
I know he's Inter, but he was never in Barca, was he? Marcelo Brozovic. Brozovic ever played with Ibrahimovic? I don't
What?
think so. Shevchenko. The GOAT? Did Shevchenko score in the UCL final? Italian.
Calafiori.
Roberto Ayala. Di Lorenzo. I don't think Di Lorenzo played with Ibrahimovic. In fact, I'm fairly certain he didn't. Angel Correa. Atletico. David Alaba. Alvaro Negredo. Lucas Beraldo.
Benteke is Belgium, right?
Yeah, he's Belgian.
I have
Cameron
such
Nessie. Wow.
bad.
Did Cantona win a UCL score in a UCL final? I don't think so. Tim Cahill.
Cantona for a UCL final. I think it was Solskjaer.
Yeah, I know it's Scotia. I don't think he did. Luis Alberto. Shit player.
Cantona was French.
Gary Medel. Marcos Llorente. Wow. The GOAT.
Luis Alberto.
Mazraoui. Full-on Mendy. Leon. Julio Baptista. I don't know. Arthur Melo. Kevin Prince Boateng play for Marseille? Probably, but I don't know. I'm gonna put it anyway. Jordan Ayew. Oh, I could have got this.
Putos.
Erling Haaland. Did you score in the UCL final? No, you didn't.
Julio Baptista.
Joshua King. Sandro Tonali.
Arthur Melo was in Benfica, right?
I really don't know. I feel like we've been over this, but I really don't know again. Stankovic. Walter Samuel.
Jordan Ayew.
Didier Deschamps. Did he score in a UCL final? I don't know. Kolasinac.
Joshua Putos. We could have put him over there.
Emery coached David Luiz? Yeah, he did. Rui Costa.
Darmian.
Calvin Phillips. Brahim Diaz scored in a Champions League final. No, he did not. Eboué. Bashwai.
Has Deschamps ever played with Nazario?
No, I don't think so.
Kolasinac.
Jordan Henderson.
David Luiz. Benfica.
Jaap Stam.
Why do I get seriously? Calvin Phillips. Brahim Diaz.
Did Harry Kane win this score in the Champions League final? No, he didn't. Tony Cruz.
Curtis Jones. Jordan Henderson. Yep, Storm. I'm taking a risk. Save you. Hurricane. Tony Cruz. Dida.
Okay, I messed up
Okay.
those last two because I think I should have
Okay.
used. Yeah, okay, that wasn't
Oh,
good.
puto.
Oh my
Fuck.
god, you won. Oh, that
Fuck.
was terrible for me.
Fuck. I just got one wrong. Ronaldo Nazario never won a UCL Golden Boot. Really?
No,
What the
he was
hell?
injured a lot. Remember?
Fuck. I skipped Erling Haaland for him, by the way.
Doug, you know what happened? I put
Fuck.
Correa as the Atletico Madrid person, and I was like, I should have put Correa as the Copa America and then Llorente as Atletico Madrid. That would have been so much easier for me. Then I would have opened up other options.
Anyway, guys, see, first match, first win. We're gonna have 5 matches, so this was the first match. I got the
Nice.
win. I got the win. Again, the first match, first win. We're gonna go for the second match now. Atleti Live. Who's Atleti Live?
That's he's a big account. He is an Egyptian. He's very cool. I like him a lot. He's a cool guy.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's start
Wait,
again,
did he
guys.
tie with you at first place?
Wait, what?
Did Atleti Live
Yeah.
tie with you in first place?
Yeah. Yeah. But like, I won the first place because I had like less time, so I won it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay,
Take
guys.
win,
Again, this is
take
the
win, big
second
dog.
game. This is the second game. Again, quick. Just join quickly. Again, you guys can tweet to your friends as well if anyone wants to join, especially the likes of who keep saying like, we want to be in the football bingo next time. So again, this is your time. So again, I'm going to skip this. Again, guys, quick. At least make like 5-6 people. We have 3 right now. We have 12 13 people watching. So quick, you guys can join by the link given in the chat, or again, you guys can scan the code. Okay, Atleti Life is saying I'll take that as a 1. Okay. All right. Guys, quick. If anyone wants to join, we have 1 minute. I'm gonna wait for 50 seconds and then I'm starting. I can't prove it, but Atleti Life definitely isn't playing legally. Okay. Okay, we have 6 people. 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. Again,
I
I'm telling
forgot.
you, if you wanna
I forgot I
if
wasn't
you
in the
wanna
room.
invite your friends,
Briefly.
you guys can tweet or message quickly. This is our second game, so quick. Okay, we have 7 people now. We have Brackweight joining. We have Mads, we have Kicks, we have Deku, we have Barbecue Chicken, we have Atleti Live, we have Atleti Vosak. Wait, hang on. What is that name? Okay, guys, let's go.
Atleti Vosak. What?
Let's go. This is the second game. Vamos. Rafinha, I fucking hate that guy now, by the way.
Oh wow, Champions League winner Rafinha, boy.
Wayne Bridge. Who is Wayne Bridge?
I actually have no idea. Probably played for Arsenal, or like played for Wenger or something. I don't know.
Hennenberg. Now, who is Hennenberg now?
Jared Bowen.
I have such a bad Chinese league over there.
Oh my god, it's not looking good for me.
Jared
Rafael
Bowen.
Banega. Yves Bissouma.
Ever Banega, Argentinian. Bissouma is French, if I'm not wrong, right?
No, he isn't. Bissouma is
hang
from
on.
Mali.
What?
Raul
Really?
Albio, yes.
Really?
Is it Mali or is it? No, Felix as well.
Raul Albiol.
But I don't know what this is. Adeyemi.
Beluzoglu. Who the hell is that guy?
I don't know. Braithwaite. It's not looking good though.
Martin Braithwaite. Has he played in the Chinese league?
I don't know.
Nordin Amrabat. That's the brother of Amrabat, if I'm not wrong. Well, hang on. Is this the Amrabat like the? Okay, never
No,
mind.
he's the older brother.
Robert Abondanzieri.
Jelly
Uh,
Allen.
Maximilian Bayer is German, which I don't have an option right now. Adriano. Putos. Benzema. Dele Alli. Sergio Aguero. Balogun.
Is
Wait,
Abidal?
Balogun is in Juventus right now, right?
No, he isn't. He's in Monaco. Is Abidal from Cameroon? Shit. Too late.
Okay. Boateng has played for Chinese league for sure.
Probably, right? Right? Like I feel like that's happened for sure.
I have no
Mark
idea.
Bartra.
I have no idea. Listen, he will join Juventus right now, so I can't put him over there.
Saeed Benrahma.
There's World Camp.
Benrahma played for City?
Has to be. Eric Vidal.
Caicedo.
Julio Bautista. Dan Burn. The Newcastle guy?
Yeah, the Newcastle guy. Doug, it's not looking good. I can tell you that. Florenzi.
Mark Batra was in the team Spanish. I have no idea.
Is he in Galatasaray? I don't even know where he is right now.
Benrahma was in West Ham. I remember Benrahma was in West Ham. I guess. I'm not sure. Johan Cabaye, he's French. It's now, never mind. Cabaye was in China.
Chukwemeka.
Caicedo. What are these options? Like, seriously. Kalulu.
Lauren? Who's that?
Florenzi. Oh, hang on. Florenzi was in Eurovino. DiMarco.
Ludovic Julie. Did Julie play with Makalele?
Who?
Ludovic Julie.
Who's that?
All right, so that's not good.
Rafa Marquez.
Charles de Catalare.
David Alaba. Chukwemeka. Putos. No. Holmatep. No. Who the hell is Lauren? This guy?
Jose Antonio Reyes. Not sure.
Care.
Pato.
Who the hell is this Julie guy now? Ludovic Julie. Who the fuck is this?
That's why I asked you.
Tammy Abraham was in Aston Villa, if I'm not wrong.
He is, yeah. Wait. Yeah. He is right now.
Steiner.
Marquinhos.
Kondogbia. Has Kondogbia ever played in Chinese league? Klinsmann.
No.
Antonio Reyes. Reyes was at Atleti and Inter Milan, I guess.
Andrei Shevchenko.
Benjamin Mendy.
Was he in Galatasaray?
Pepe Reina. Marquinhos. Come on, I'm just lacking two options. Neymar. I don't know. I don't think so. Ronaldo Nazario. Okay, has to be. Shevchenko. Patrick Vieira. No. Emmanuel Petit. No.
I messed up those last two for sure.
Luis Suarez. No.
Yeah. It's looking like an Antoine victory. Oh, never mind. Alex wins again. Jesus.
Oh, wow. It's me again. Wow. Look at
I
that.
didn't have anybody for played with Makalele, didn't have anybody for Galatasaray, and I didn't have
Look
anybody
at
for
that.
Boca.
Look at that. 2 wins in a row. Fuck. Okay. So Antonio Reyes didn't play for Inter and Atleti. Okay. My bad. My bad. So I got everything else perfect. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
I don't.
So
How many trophies does Netherlands have?
who?
No, he said he asked if Bergkamp didn't win a Euros, and it's like I'm fairly certain Netherlands doesn't have that many trophies, if any, actually. Does Netherlands have trophies?
Interesting. So 2 wins in a row, guys. Come on. See, this is my day. This is my day. This is Keeks was teasing me for like coming last. By the way, last
No,
time.
well, I that was you. You said remontada. I told you not to say it, and you came 12th. That was your fault. Okay,
World
no.
Cup didn't win
So
Euros.
they
No way.
have won a Euros, but it's one trophy ever, and it's in 1988. So that's before Bergkamp.
So that's me winning 2 wins in a row. Wow, great. So I'm literally wow, interesting. So I can literally go like I
It
can
is
swipe
before,
it
yeah,
all.
apparently. I
I
didn't
can
have
swipe it
anybody
all.
for Makelele, and I don't know anybody in Galatasaray history, and I don't had nobody for Boca Juniors.
I don't know how I
No
can't get
time,
Atleti.
no nothing.
Did we have any player? Did we have any player like who played for Atleti and Inter Milan in this bingo?
Um, I think so. I think there was. I can't remember.
Really?
Yeah, no, yeah, there was. No, no, there wasn't. Wait, was there?
Exactly. Who was it? I'm curious to know. Okay. Anyway, guys, this is the third game. This is the third game. Again, I am sweeping it all by myself with two
It's
wins in
been
a
real
row.
funny.
With 2 wins in a
Oh, yeah,
row. So
Kondogbia,
again,
yeah, Kondogbia was it. Yeah, Kondogbia.
Kondogbia was Inter Milan. No way. No
He was
way.
there
Fuck.
for
I missed
Valencia. What
it.
do you mean?
I missed it. I missed it.
That was like a
I
big
missed
thing.
it. I missed it. I missed it. Simeone
Kondogbia
didn't.
has only played for teams of and around the level of Champions League. Inter Milan, Valencia at the time was a big team.
I missed.
Atletico,
I
and
missed.
then
I missed
Marseille.
Kondogbia. I missed Kondogbia. Fuck. I missed Kondogbia. Anyway, guys. Again, like I said, you guys can tweet out
Oh,
if
lol,
anyone wants
Simeone
to
was on
join.
that list. That's hilarious.
Simeone was not on my list. Anyway, guys.
You just mean
One
players
minute
in general.
and then I'll tweet. Sorry. Then I'll start. Sorry. Then I'll start again. If you guys wanna tweet to your friends, if they want to join, they can join. By the link given. Miranda again not on my list as well.
No, if you're talking about general players, we know players like Miranda, Godin,
Yes.
Simeone, like etc.
Yes,
But like
yes, but again, I mean, I'm talking about like the bingo right now
on that
because I
list, it
think
was Kondogbia. It was Kondogbia.
yeah, Gundogan was there. I didn't know like he was player for Inter. I forgot at that time. But anyway, guys, again, like I said, you guys can text your friends and everyone. 30 more seconds and then I'll start the game. But fuck, so close to football bingo twice. I just had like one option wrong. One option wrong. Inter Atletico have a connection. That's true. That's true. That's true. We do have a connection, and mostly because of Diego Simeone only.
All right, we have 8 people.
We have 7 people actually. We have Maguire joining.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is 8, but
Okay, guys, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
am
go.
I counting it wrong?
I have no idea, but let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is the third game, guys. This is the third game. Let's go.
Hey,
Okay.
Flojek.
Yeah, I can't put him anywhere.
Trippier. I unfortunately can't put you on my list.
Philip Coutinho.
I don't know who that is. I'm gonna be honest.
It's true. Even I don't know who that is. Balugan.
Eva Banega.
Hakim.
Oh, my brain.
This is the second time it's coming. Ever Banega. Banega is Argentinian.
He played for PSG. Carlos Bacca. Carlos Bacca played for Sevilla, right?
Yes, he was very good at his time. He was very good at his
I
time.
remember that. Yeah.
He's Colombian. He's Colombian.
Yes, he is.
Jerome Boateng.
Alfonso Areola.
And the French guy from West Ham, I think he was managed by Emery. And
Oh, I could
Pierre
have put Alfonso Areola for born in the 80s. Oh, I'm so dumb.
Charlie Adam,
Rodrigo Bentancur.
Barzali, Barzali has ever won. Well, hang on, Barzali was in the team for the Euros that Italy won in the Euros. Barzali was in the team. I can't really remember. Never
I
mind,
can't
gone.
remember.
Bentancur, they just won the Europa League at Tottenham.
Patrick Bamford. Patrick
And
Bamford.
Babel was the Liverpool guy. I don't know if he played for Turkish league or not. Patrick Bamford
Oh, he
again,
did. No,
Turkish.
Babel played for Footy for sure he did. Arnautovic?
Vitor Bahia.
Bentner. I
Who's
don't
that
think he
guy?
played with Liverpool. Milner. I know he played for Liverpool. I'm gonna put you
Arnautovic.
born in the 80s. Miguel Almiron.
No, never mind.
For Arthur Mello.
Bentner.
Gabriel
Almiron. Thank
Batistuta.
you. Arthur Melo.
Pablo Barrios. Whoa!
Batistuta. Paulo Barrios. Julio Baptista. Wait, hang on. This is Argentinian number 9, right?
No, Batistuta, not Baptista. I think.
Never mind. Conor Bradley.
Berardi. Was Berardi part of the Euro squad that won the Euros?
Yeah,
I think he was.
he was. He was the main guy, and the thing he was a starting
Oh,
right
I'm
winger.
stupid. Yeah, no, you're right. He was on your right hand side. I was followed by shit. Oh shit.
Federico Chiesa used to be on bench. Berardi was a starting right winger.
Eric by Jonathan David.
Eric Bay is from. Never mind. Alfonso
I can't
Davies.
remember actually.
Jonathan David, same guy. Juventus. Harry Maguire. Ballon d'Or. Steve McManaman. Sergin Dest. No. Genius Musa. No. No. Beckenbauer. Wait, hang on. Beckenbauer has won a Ballon d'Or, right?
Probably. I don't doubt it. Carlos Tevez played for PSG. No, he didn't. Juan Roman Riquelme.
Sergio Ramos. Viduka is a Croatian guy, right?
I think so. But I can't remember if he played for Turkey. Sorry. Oh, Turkish League. Oh no.
I'm just seeing a gamble over there. Fuck! And then I get this guy, Kochu. Where speed says.
Carlos
Fuck.
Soler.
Yeah, no black. Ballon d'Or. Miranda. Fuck.
Bosingwa?
Let's see.
Who?
Heinz.
Jan Oblak, my goat.
Andy Cole. Fuck. Come on. Thierry Henry never won a Ballon d'Or. Roberto Baggio. Baggio has to win a Ballon d'Or. Come on. Puta madre. Again. One option wrong. Again, the Turkey League. Fuck.
Juan Mata.
Fuck. Okay, Mads is tying up. Fuck. Why am I missing out?
I'm messing up the last two.
Diku is above me. Okay, wow. Okay, so it's 2-1. Cheeks is way
God
down.
damn. I did not get anybody for freaking I have nobody in my head for the USA League, you know.
Shit.
Oh, I should have got Carlos Vela. Oh, that makes so much sense.
Shit. You know, I had Coco. I could have put it in Turkish league. I put Viduka. I had everything perfect. Fuck, I fucking messed it up again. I fucking
Yeah,
messed
I'm
it up
having a
again.
bad day though.
Fuck. So it's 2-1, guys. It's 2-1. So Diku has one. I have two. So it's 2-1. Saeed did better than Cheeks. Okay, really? Oh, hang on. How much I say? Saeed is 36. Oh, wow. Interesting. Interesting. So this is the third game, guys. We're going to the fourth game right now. So the score is 2-1. I have won two. Diku has won one. We are going to the fourth game right now. So again, you guys can scan the code or you guys can just copy the code over here. Bahia was Brazilian. Make it 6 games. Let's see if we get enough people in. Let's see if we get enough people in. And plus, like it's guys, it's literally 4:30 a.m. in my
Yeah,
time
I
zone
have
right
stuff
now.
to
So
do, so
yeah.
unfortunately. Like I like doing this, but I do actually have stuff to
So yeah, this is the fourth game, guys.
do.
This is the fourth game. Come on, quick, 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 quick.
We'll try and find more other activities to do at the same time when we have other lives. I think I talked too
Exactly.
much
Four,
in this one because I was
5,
talking about like other topics and stuff.
6. Okay, let's start. I think like we have 6 people watching. We have 6 people joined. I think we can go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
All
go.
right, cool. 7, 6. Damn, how did I miss so many things though?
This is the fourth game, guys. This is the fourth game. If I win, I think I'm winning this. Uh,
Kolomoani.
Kulomani, Kulomani, Kulomani. Again, this guy, seriously? This guy again, seriously?
Ayala. I can't remember who he or what he does. Isco.
Let's go.
Ballon d'Or. I'm joking.
No,
Sirigu?
putos. Sirigu, Salvatore. He was at Torino. I
Juan.
could have put in Italian. Torres Juan Fran.
Andreas Iniesta. Technically, Iniesta should have a Ballon d'Or, but he doesn't. So,
Luke de Jong.
how old is Luke de Jong?
The Barca guy, the Dutch guy.
I said, how old is he?
I have no idea. Karen Prince Boateng. Well, hang on. Jerome Boateng is the older brother, right? Karen Prince Boateng
Yeah,
is the one with
Kevin
the
is the one
African.
who played like in a million teams.
Yeah. Jonas Kabul.
Yakubu. Eric Cantona. Very Italian name. Very French man.
Mm.
Brozovic.
I have like France, Argentina, League in Argentina, Marcelo Brozovic.
Tim Howard. I know the name, I just don't remember who he is.
The US goalkeeper.
Ah, there it is. There it is. There it is. Thank you. Christian
Jose
Pulisic, the garbage player.
Jose
Torgan Hazard.
Gas-
Did you play for Nice?
Pulisic,
I know you played for
Pulisic.
Dortmund. Did he play for Nice though? I'm risking it. I don't know anybody from Nice anyway. Luca Bacchio. Andre Lunin. Horacio Isla.
What
Joaquin
are these
Correa.
options?
Trash. Steve
What are
Mandanda.
these options? Seriously, what are these options I'm getting?
Eusebio. I'm going to assume you win a Ballon d'Or, buddy. Lautaro Martinez. Skip. Politano. Napoli. Andrea Pirlo. Pedro Buffon. David Luiz. Gerald Hatzel. William Gallas. That I do not know. Terran Murphy. I need a Serie A Golden Boot winner. This is going to be hard. David Pizarro? I don't know. Arturo Vidal. Shite. Don't know. How old is Arteta, by the way? Like 40 something?
He's definitely in 40s or something.
Julian Lescott.
Dude, they have a Celtic player on my ass. Seriously,
Gary
William
Evans.
Gallas.
Indeedy. Fraser Forster. Christian Romero. Soon to be an Atleti player. Probably. Noah Lang. Billy Gilmore. Kelechi Nacho. Craig Bellamy. I need somebody for Serie A Golden Boot, man. Can't she? How old is Chesney? 36?
No idea.
Darren Fletcher. Fuck. Roberto Baggio. Shevchenko. Oh, there he is. Did Romario get a UCL Golden Boot?
Who?
Romario.
I have no idea.
Fuck. I knew I should have waited for the Nice one. Yeah, Kozelu went straight to Qatar because they wanted him. Just like Verratti and Fabrizio Diaz.
Again, I'm just missing out on one.
You missed one already.
Roberto Baggio.
Oh, good night, Diku. Have a good one.
Marcos Pablo. No. Listen to one, you know. Mario, no. Mustafi, no. Last one, Olivier Giroud. Fuck, I missed out on
You
one.
missed like 3 Newcastle players.
Who?
I'll never tell.
Again, see, I'm missing out on one. Again. I'm still on top.
Wait,
by
how
the way.
come you get above me when I literally had, we call it?
Because
I had less time.
I played more. I don't know. I played more than you. I guess I have no
Hey,
idea.
what's up? Is
I
it because
played
you
less
just
than you.
didn't
Maybe
put out an answer? Is that what it is? That doesn't make any sense. This is
I
my
have no
win.
idea.
This is
Maybe
not fair. You cheating.
I have maybe because I have played less than you. I have no idea.
That's not
What?
fair.
Wow. See, that's 3 wins, guys. That's 3 wins.
That doesn't count as a win. That's my win. I did it a whole minute faster than you. That's not fair.
Again, guys.
Useless
Useless
answers.
answers.
So not answering
Exactly.
is a good option.
Exactly.
Is that what it is?
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
so lame.
Exactly.
No
Exactly.
commitment. That's some loser talk. That's
Exactly.
my win.
Anyway, guys, last game. I mean, like,
Award
I'm
losers
sweeping.
around here.
I'm
Commit.
I'm 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 sweeping this anyway. I'm sweeping this anyway, guys. Last
No.
win.
It's my win.
Last game.
Either way, he
Last
still
game.
have 2 wins.
Last game, guys. Last game. Quick, and then we are leaving. Last game. Again, you guys can scan the code, or you guys can join by joining this link, which is just shared on the chat. Last game, guys. Come on. Show us
Some
what
BS,
you
bro.
really are.
That's my
Show
win.
us what you really are.
And I am taking that win. Me first.
Show us. Show us what you really are. We have 4 people. We have 8 people watching. Come on, guys, make it 8. Like, let's everyone play. Come on. We have 5 people. We need 3 more. Come on,
This
guys.
is the
Come on.
last one. I need to draw. Fellas.
Exactly. It's the last one, guys. It's the last one. We have 6. Just one more, guys. Come on. Just one more. 7. Okay, there you go. We have 7 people watching. 7 people joined. We're starting right now. Okay. Fuck, I don't know why. I'm just missing out on one throughout this. Through all this. Marco Materazzi,
I should have put him as a treble winner. I'm stupid.
Martinelli, Lescott. I have managed with Simeone, by the way.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, we'll get somebody.
Mamadashvili. Oh,
Clement
fuck.
Longley.
I have this weird ass Polish league as well. Clement Longley, fuck you. I'm never gonna put you. I'm never gonna put you anywhere.
Lindstrom.
Anywhere. I'm not gonna put you anywhere.
Noni Madueke.
That's from I have Nigeria as well.
I mean, he's Nigerian heritage, but I don't think that counts. He's very much English in terms of his full citizenship. So don't use that. Ademola Lookman.
Thank you so much. I think so. Malcolm. Malcolm is Brazilian.
Mm-hmm.
Ochua, thank you so much. Otavio. Otavio is that Portuguese guy. William
He's
Pacho.
technically a Brazilian too, but
Pacho is the PSG guy, right?
yeah.
Marquinhos. Marquisio. Okay.
Claudio Marquisio.
Casillas.
Oh my god, who's Marquisio? My brain.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Casillas.
Riyad Mahrez.
Dominic Calvert.
Bono. Indica. Dennis Irwin.
Was
We
Mars
found-
ever? No, he wasn't.
Conceição. Peter Crouch.
JD Carragher.
NDD. John O'Shea.
Technically, Indica is a Europa League winner because we got cheated out of that final because of that stupid bald-headed referee. But whatever. Dennis Irwin. Robbie Fowler.
Kulusevski is Swedish. Oh, fuck, never mind.
Yeah, he is.
Michael Ballack. Schlotterbeck.
Why is there so much Liverpool players in it?
Gabriel Milito. Carlos Vaca. Vaca. Donnarumma. Juninho Paulista. Fraser Forster. Acquard. Timothy Villa. Marco Van Basten.
John
Kiwu.
Mikel.
Okay, it has to be. Come on, I just need one Atleti player. One Atleti player, please. 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 Please.
Ballack. What an interesting player.
Yeah, guys. There you go. I swept it all. This is bingo.
What
This is
the-
This is bingo from me.
Oh, you got it.
Bingo.
I think I made a mistake. What do you call it? I think I put Crouch when I wasn't supposed to put him somewhere. Carlos Bacca.
Diego Milito didn't win a Serie A Golden Boot. With the Jose Mourinho Inter Milan? No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so, no. Paulista, Junior Paulista. Oh, I could have put Van Basten for Serie A Golden Boot. I'm stupid. I put him for the Dutch League instead, like an idiot. Did Van Nistelrooy get the Serie A Golden Boot?
When Nistelrooy was in Real Madrid and Man United
Yeah,
and
I
Dutch
don't think
league,
he was. Yeah, I don't think he went to the thing.
Syria.
Pato Serie A Golden Boots. Oh, no, he wasn't. Okay, my bad. Like so. I could have fixed this. This was a good set of players, and I made a mistake with the Peter Crouch one. And I was running out of time for the Serie A Golden Boot. I really could have put. I could have get a bingo, but I could have get it, but I didn't get it. How is Lindstrom not Swedish? Because Europeans are weird and they like to go over different places. It could be Finnish, it could be Danish. You never really know.
Anyway, guys, this is a clean sweep from me, by the way. 5 matches, 3-4 wins. I mean, wow. Interesting. Interesting. I'm having one of like the best football bingo days on this live stream.
It's cooked,
Interesting.
fellas.
Interesting.
I'm allowing Alex to beat me. It's over.
Yeah, come on. Keeks was very, very close in this one. But anyway, Keeks didn't get a single win, by the way, today. We don't have a trash talker with us today, which is Fran, which it's funny. But anyway, guys, you guys can check out. So Oliveira for Napoli. Who did I put for Marco Materazzi. Anthony Martial for Europa League. Martinelli for South America. Ochoa for North America, Caribbean. Michael Ballack for Germany, Blaskowski for Polish League, and then Marquinhos for UCL final, Lookman for Nigeria, Casillas for Ronaldo, played Ronaldo, Kai Havertz, Germany, Chelsea, Victor Valdez for United, Marquisio, Juventus guy, very handsome
You
guy, by the
accidentally
way.
put Ochoa South America instead of North. Oh, that's tough. You were so close, Doug.
And then Rodri, the Man City guy for Simeone, Carlos Bacca, AC Milan, and then William Pacho for the Champions League winner.
Yeah, that dude from I don't know who that Rodri guy is. Never played for Atletico.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been
Yep,
2 hours.
yep.
It's been fun. We had fun. So
I got
again,
it
thank you
off my
so much
chest. You got a
for the
lot to talk
support.
about.
Yes, so do check out what Kick said about Florentino Perez, and I might drop some shots as well from this live, which I can drop on Instagram and this channel as well. So keep an eye out for that event. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you guys soon on the weekend, which we play. I have no idea who we play on the weekend.
Like, unless some insane news comes out, we're probably not. We're probably not gonna talk to you.
Yes, I have no idea. What the fuck do we play on the weekend?
Girona. There's only 2 games, though. It's Girona and Villarreal.
Okay, so Villarreal. I remember the Villarreal game is the last game. So okay, so this is the last chance for
It's the
Griezmann.
penultimate game, yeah.
This is the last game for Antoine Griezmann. Okay, interesting.
At home.
We have at home, exactly. We have to be there. We have to be there. This is on Sunday. Exactly. So okay, guys. So this is on Sunday. We can do a post-match live for this game for sure. We'll do a post-match live after 30
Wait,
minutes.
who won between Lazio and Inter, by the way?
There's a match today.
Inter 2-0.
Really? There was a match. Syria. Let me see.
Brother, the Coppa Italia finals today. What are you talking about?
I'm not keeping tabs on anything at the moment. Like I forgot football at the moment.
Fair enough. Look, after that Osasuna game, that's a reasonable take.
Inter Milan won 2-0. What? Marusic own goal. I hate that guy. Lautaro Martinez with a goal as well. Marusic, like the guy was like very hyped up, and then he just stayed at Lazio only. He should have gone somewhere else. But anyway,
This is the problem with Lazio in general, but whatever.
anyway, guys. Anyway, we should. This is not a Lazio stream. Anyway, I have a lot of stuff about Syria. So again, even Keeks would have a lot of stuff about Syria. But anyway, leave it. Thank you so much, guys. Just
You
like
really
and
talk
subscribe
about
as
that.
usual.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys soon. Until then, ciao,
Yeah.
Bye bye.